Hey there, folks. I am Charlotte, the Gulf Coast Granny. Excuse me. Got to get my leg in there a little bit. I'm wearing my farmer clothes tonight. I have not been gardening at all. Um, but I just felt like wearing some comfortable overalls. Overalls, listen to me. I don't have my lipstick on, y'all. This is crazy. I'm not prepared. My daughter just got home from work and she's been wanting to talk to me a little bit. Look at her. Look at her. My granny used to tell me don't ever put lipstick on in public, and here I'm doing it for a crowd that has the potential to be huge. Of course, it won't be huge, but you know what I mean. Hey there, Terry. How are you doing tonight? There. That ought to do it, I guess. I always feel naked without my lipstick, so please forgive me. Anyhow, what's going on? We are. Thank you, Carla. Thanks for coming in tonight. I haven't seen you in such a long time. Y'all, I got a new phone and I'm so happy with it. I can't hardly even stand it. Um, I gotta find something to clean these glasses off with. Um, my other phone just completely crapped the bed this past week. Um, it would not work unless it was plugged into the wall, and I couldn't figure it out because, I don't really go a lot of places with my phone, and it's only a year and a half old, and blah blah blah. So I s- I got tired of dealing with it after 2 days. I said there is really something wrong. It's not going to fix itself, right? So I went to the store and I did a lot of research. And I've always been a Motorola girl. My first phone was a Motorola. My second, my third. All the kids in the house have a Motorola. Poppy had one. In fact, Poppy's had two or three of them. So hey, Lori, how are you doing? Um, so anyhow, I was gonna get a Samsung, and y'all, the prices on those things are ridiculous. And I don't really know if they're better or not because I don't have a lot of experience with them. But I'm telling you, I something in me just wanted to revolt when they told me a $1,200 price tag on this phone. And I'm like, no, that's not going to happen. No, I'm not doing it. So I got a great deal on a Motorola Edge, and I really like it a lot, a lot. So, DJ, is my picture good? Because I know you can tell, because you're the techie dude. And actually, I think Terry, you're real techie too, aren't you? Um, I was hoping that it would have a good picture, good enough for videos and things like that. It can film in 4K. It can film in 1080, of course, on both cameras, not just one camera. Thank you, Carla. Thank you for letting me know that. Thank you, DJ. Um, but I'm really happy with it. Super, super happy with it. So I decided that we're going to have a meeting of the minds tonight. Let me tell you what happened. So, this is what got me to thinking about it. The two plane crashes that happened this week, which is terrible. It's just awful, awful, awful. But I was watching a lot of news channels on YouTube, and in all of the comments, people had these really wild and weird conspiracy theories about how these planes were brought down on purpose. And I'm thinking, all right, I'll tell you what I was thinking. I'm just gonna let some Charlotte hang out here. You people are idiots. That's what I was thinking, okay? Because number one, it was pretty obvious what happened on the first one. The helicopter wasn't paying attention and crashed right into the airplane. It was our military helicopter. Unless that, it didn't make sense to me that that would be a conspiracy. It was an accident, for God's sake. Somebody wasn't paying attention, and that's what happens when people aren't paying attention. Accidents happen, and they're not accidents, they're just consequences of not paying attention. You know what I mean? So then when the second one happened yesterday, that's when people really got going with the conspiracy theories and that it looked like a missile and this, that, and the other. And I'm thinking, people will do anything for a little bit of attention. Anything, anything. That poor family has probably been dealing with a sick child for God knows how long, which is why they needed a medical flight to take it to another state. And I just got a notification. How do I turn my notifications off, y'all? I have no idea. New phone, new problems. But anyhow, you give me a bit. I can really tell on my computer because I'm on my old iPad and it has a yellow. Okay, okay. Well, I don't see any yellow on either one of mine, so that's a good thing. Anyhow, so these people probably been dealing with this sick child and trying to get it better for God knows how long, and there's no way that they would put it on a plane that was intended to be a missile. Okay, let's be real here. The poor plane was having problems. It was having problems from the get-go. They never even heard from the tower. It was just a horrible, horrible disaster. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people suffering tonight because of it, both of the disasters. And it breaks my heart. And I'm tired of people making a conspiracy theory out of everything. What is wrong with folks? Tell me, please, somebody talk to me and explain why somebody has to draw out some kind of ugliness, additional ugliness out of some terrible tragedy like that. I know that we've been exposed to a lot of terrible things lately, but it seems like ever since 9/11 happened, every time something happens in this country, all the crazies come out to talk about it. And I'm not going to be one of those people. I don't want to be a crazy talking about a terrible tragedy where people are actually suffering so badly. When the facts come out, it's going to probably show these were crashes. And look, even when I was a little kid, people used to say all the time that plane crashes happen in threes. Bad things happen in threes. I know nobody believes in accidents. They want to blame somebody. That's exactly right, Terry. Thank you. Thank you. Um, but it just made me so sick to see all those wild and some of them were so and I can't bring any to memory, but I was just, oh my God, look at what these people are saying. And I was reading them to Poppy and saying, I cannot believe this. Now, one thing that does disturb me about the news coverage of that first plane crash, um, is that they kept saying that an airliner collided with a helicopter. Well, that's not exactly true. The helicopter collided with the airliner, and it was so obvious on the video. It was obvious to everybody who discussed it afterwards, but still, the headline, I don't know why that seemed to grab more attention for the people making the money off of it. Is that because it seemed like the airline was at fault, and that just hit me the wrong way. You know what I mean? It really hit me the wrong way because it was, and now we found out recently, today and yesterday, that the fault was more than likely with that military helicopter pilot or the lot of them that were on that airplane. Um, yeah, I hear you, Carla, but I don't want to get all political and stuff. Okay. Okay. That's why I was beating around the bush about that. So let me tell you what happened to me today. It's stupid. It's absolutely stupid what happened. But I took a nap. And when I woke up, I took a nap and I took my tea with me in my room and put it on my nightstand, right? So I woke up and I woke up to the dog barking outside. And it kind of irritated me. Okay, it a lot irritated me. Because every time I try to take a nap in this house and somebody else is awake, I get woke up by the dog barking, whether it's outside or inside or wherever. And I get the feeling sometimes that they just antagonize the dog to make him bark so I'll wake up. Because it hasn't just happened once or twice. It happens on the regular. So, of course, I was irritated when I woke up and I come out here and I knew something was missing. And I looked over for my tea pitcher because that's the first thing I usually do when I wake up is grab me some tea. Hi, Kira. Or Kyra. Is it Kira? I think it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. So anyhow, I went back to my bedroom to grab my tea because the tea pitcher was empty. It was empty. Nobody had made any tea. So I thought, okay, I'll just go back in there and get the tea that I took in my room with me an hour or two ago. It'll be fine. So I go in there and I get my tea, or I grab for it, and I looked and it wasn't there. And I'm like, what the devil's going on? Tea thieves everywhere, right? No, not tea thieves everywhere. My cat had knocked my tea over into the floor and had tried to chew all of the styrofoam around the lid. I don't know what this cat's problem is. We don't do that here. We don't throw tea in the floor. So that's how I woke up. I just wanted to share that because I needed somebody to commiserate with me. That's a crappy way to wake up. So anyhow, Poppy ended up going in there and cleaning up the floor for me because I was so mad. I just wanted to sit down and cry. But I made some more tea. Got my tea here. See. And now I'm happy. um. Okay, hang on one second. I got to do something here real quick, y'all. I'm trying to figure out how to turn off my notifications. Um, Sorry about that. Okay, so now I know that that doesn't work. I apologize, everybody. I don't have any sense. I don't know what's going on here. And now I can't see my comments. All right. Went to town today with Nicole and mom and spent too much money. Well, that happens sometimes, Terry. I went to Hobby Lobby today and I spent my cool what do you call it? I got a gift card for my birthday from my daughter. And so I spent $60 on yarn and I'm looking for it. This is one of the balls of yarn right here. Isn't that pretty? I love variegated yarn. That's what that's called, variegated. When it's a bunch of colors all just mashed together. My idea is to make a granny square blanket. This is a granny square. And I'm going to put black around the edge. Like, oh no, that's not one. Okay, well, I guess I need to get my bag now. I'm cooking with gas. There, see, they'll all look like this. And I got to weave in the ends. I always leave them till the last for whatever reason. And I've got a ton of different colors. And my idea is to make a super colorful blanket with black around the edges and sew it all together. And it'll kind of look like a mosaic, I think. I don't know if it will or not. Okay, I'm just saying. It's not going to be a picture, it's just going to be color explosion everywhere. That's what I'm after. Then I got this color here. But I picked this up today And I really love that rainbow look. And I got this color. Oops, right here. It's called Plums. That's the name of it. This one is called Instant Classic. And then I got this one. And it is called Meadow Dance. These are all, I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. That's their house brand. This one's called Spring Green. Oh, Lord have mercy. We're going to have a tumble here in a minute. This one's called Flapper Girl. It's a little lighter. I like that. This one is called Orange Burst. Whoops. There. And y'all, I got like 8 balls of this yarn. I'm so tickled. And this one is called Sunset. Isn't that pretty? And I know some of them kind of look the same, but they're not. And that's kind of what I wanted. I wanted the colors to be similar but separate, if that makes any sense. And then here's like this one. This one looks like the one that I just showed you, but it's more speckly. Here, let me put them together. There. It's the same colors. They're just laid out in the skein in a different way. And that's all the ones I bought today. But I also have this one that I'm going to use. And the ones I showed you. This is called Amber Honey. I really like this one a lot. And then I've got this really pretty. This reminds me. It's called Sea Muse. It's got purples and teals and blues. This reminds me of a Monet painting, water lilies, the colors in that. And this one does as well, but not quite as much. I forget the name of this one, y'all. It was left over from a beanie that I made, but I thought it was pretty, so I decided to add it to all the squares, all the yarn that I'm going to use to make the squares anyway. I'm really happy with what I got though. And I hope that the blanket looks nice when I'm done. I'll show y'all when I get there. On Monday nights, I do a live stream just about crocheting. That's it. And I usually show my hands doing the work while I'm talking and, having a meeting of the minds with all of my crochet buddies. So, hey, God's Desire, I'm sorry I can't see the chat on my phone. So I need to stay on top of this. Jane Doe, thank you for coming in. God's Desire too. Thank you. I love the pretty colors. I love people ask me all the time, what's your favorite color? And I'm like, I can't decide. And that's the truth. I love them all. I think there might be one color that I'm completely adverse to, and that is gray. And the reason is my daughter loves the color gray. She says it's her favorite color, and it disturbs me a little bit because I'm not like her. And, to me, gray is just dreary and gloomy and all the things like that. So when my grand Millie was just a tiny baby in her mommy's tummy, her mommy wanted me to make a blanket for her, and she insisted that it be pink and gray. Y'all, I resented that blanket so much, I didn't even want to make it. Every stitch was a struggle to make that blanket because I wanted to make a blanket for my grandbaby that I wanted her to have, not one that her mom demanded that I make. Does that make sense? I wanted to pick out the colors. I wanted it to be special. Well, I learned that was my first grandbaby, and I learned through the years that I'm not taking special orders. they will get what I give them because I want to make that particular thing for that particular grandchild. But gray is a point of contention with me. And not only that, but look at this for instance. This is a pink, pretty pink granny square. I don't like the way it came out, so I'm not going to use it because it looks too, it's just too dark. But to me, the gray in here, not the black, but the gray dulls the whole thing down. It just it makes it feel dull. Um, like a thunderstorm, you know? Um, let's see. Hey Matt, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in tonight. Um, and everybody's talking to each other. That's so nice. I'm tickled. Okay. Um, but anyhow, that's kind of how come I don't like gray, is because I feel like it makes everything a little on the dull side. And I love color. I love explosions of color. So that's just me. I know there's a lot of beautiful things out there made with gray yarn. In fact, I saw one on somebody's channel just the other day. It was a chicken. It was a chicken, y'all. It was an emotional support chicken made with gray yarn, and I loved it. But I would never make it for myself. You know what I would use? I would use probably browns or kind of calico type colors like oranges and creams. That's what I would make it with. But everybody has their personal preference. And if you love gray, more power to you. I don't know what's wrong with my stinking. Guys, give me 1 second. Okay. That is so much better. Thanks, Jane Doe, for telling everybody to smash that like button. I need to have some more folks in my live stream tonight. We're going to have our special guest. Grumpus will probably be here later. I have not heard from him in a minute, but I have another special guest coming shortly. And I'll let y'all pick her brain. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. We got 9 folks in here tonight. Charlotte, I have Instagram just in case. Thank you, DJ. Thank you. Alienware Aurora. What the devil is that, Terry? Is that the computer you got? Is that what you're saying? You know what? Hey, DJ, tell me why when I move around a little bit, my camera seems to dim and brighten. Hey, Fiber Jazz, how you doing tonight? Oh, it's your new computer. Okay, okay. Well, congratulations. I'm glad you got one. So what's up with everybody? Tell me what you got planned for February. Oh, I'll tell you what I got planned. I'll listen to you in a minute. um tomorrow on Groundhog Day is me and Poppy's 24th wedding anniversary. Can you believe that? I can't believe that. Crazy. I can't tell yet. I can't tell. Matt, come on, don't make me tell all my secrets. I want to make sure she's coming first. She'll be here. She just has family obligations for, getting her kids down and that kind of stuff. Um, Thank you, Jazz. Thank you, God's Desire. It's been a long 24 years. In a way, it seems like it's been a long 24 years, but in the other way, it's just went. I mean, we've raised 7 kids in that time, and it's been a it's been a ride. It's been a wild ride. But you know what? I wouldn't do life with anybody else. So, and I'm glad I don't have to because Poppy's best thing that ever happened to this family. You know, he married me with 5 children under the age of 11. No, that's not true. 13, 13. And there's not many men out there that'll do something like that and do it well. And he covered both bases. Marcel, how are you? Oh my goodness. Matt, you know what? You know what I'm going to do, Matt? I'm going to put click on that link. Wave at me when you get down here if you want to come up. I was watching your live stream. Didn't you have a live stream today? I watched one of your videos today. I don't know if it was a live stream or if it was a regular video. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss anybody. Anyhow, so there we have it. We have a anniversary tomorrow. I think we're gonna go out to a seafood restaurant for dinner. I was gonna go buy myself a new dress and a pair of shoes today. Why? He knows what I look like. And we're not going anywhere real fancy. So I thought, you know what, I'll put that away, and maybe when we're going somewhere nicer, I'll buy some nice clothes. We went out for Chinese and it was really good. Good for you. You know what? I haven't had Chinese in a month of Sundays, and I really like Chinese food. But I think I like Japanese better. But I love me some egg drop soup. Oh my gosh, I love egg drop soup. And I like the little crunchies if you spread them across the top. And Marcel, it's that might be your clue to come on in. Hey DJ, welcome my good friend DJ to the stage.
Hey.
How are you, my dear?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. Hey Lydia, how are you tonight? Thanks for
Yeah,
coming in. So, what do you
yeah.
think? You gonna answer my question about my lighting and how come it feels like it's getting darker and lighter?
I mean, it's just tracking your motion. That's what it's doing. It's
Oh,
track. When you move, it changes to adjust the light. So
see if
it's,
that helps.
it's just with the movement.
Okay,
So
okay. All right, Matt. You're good. My husband and I haven't been out to dinner in a long time. I'm sorry, Carla. That's unfortunate. But you know, me and Poppy, we don't go out to dinner very much either, and we have other priorities right now.
yeah, yeah,
But we figured for our 24th anniversary, that's a pretty good milestone. We should go splurge a little bit and spend some money, right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I might end up wearing my overalls. You never know.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you what's going on with me.
Tell me.
I'm waiting to get a new iPad.
Awesome. Awesome.
Not
Did,
really,
oh no. Why?
because the this is replacing the iPad I got six, like 5, 6 months ago.
Oh no.
Yeah. So,
Well,
okay. So, listen to this. It's ridiculous, I know, but because of the size of the iPad
right.
and the source on the iPad,
Mm-hmm.
Apple doesn't like to repair those types of iPad because it's a 12.9-inch screen with a 512 gigabyte hard drive. So,
Oh, nice.
so it,
Well, so what are they going to do? Just send you a new one?
yes.
Is this Grumpus? Simon, you're hilarious.
Simon, whatever. So,
No, I'm just waiting for Grumpus to come in and not have his shirt on.
yeah. So, anyways, yeah, that's what's going on with me. And
Uh-huh. Well, how long will it take them to get it to you?
we took it in yesterday. I will have it on Tuesday.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you don't have to wait long.
No, but
I
when
know it's great.
when I was telling you that my iPad had a yellow tint to it also, it's
Right.
because I'm using my old iPad, which I have not used in months, and the screen went yellow.
Oh,
So,
no. Oh, that's terrible.
yeah,
I currently don't have one.
Simon.
I want everybody to welcome my friend here, Matt, to the stage. Thank you for coming up, Matt. I appreciate it. How are
Hey,
you
what's
this
going
evening?
on?
Yeah,
We do this every Saturday night around 9:30, 10 o'clock. And this is
Hmm.
my friend DJ.
yeah, hey.
DJ, this is my crochet friend, Matt. I just met Matt. Get where we ran into each other.
How you doing, DJ?
Good, how's you, Matt?
Oh, always having a good time.
Nice.
Yes, indeed. Grumpus, where are you? Oh my goodness.
Where am
I
I?
usually
I'm in
I'm
California,
Are you in California?
Nice.
Are you
Cen-
north or south?
Central.
Central? Okay. How's the weather? Just curious.
Right now, the
Yeah.
weather's. Let me see. It's been raining.
Oh.
Like it's. Let me turn to the Oracle of all knowledge. It's 53 and it's raining.
Oh, well, that sounds
Yeah.
crappy. That's what our night
Hey,
was like tonight.
don't believe all what you hear about California sunshine all the time, because
Right. Well,
it's
that's
not.
just in the south, isn't it?
Yeah, the south tends to be a little more tropical kind of thing,
Right. Right.
whereas we're kind of I guess, Mediterranean climate kind of thing,
Right. Yeah.
because we're about an hour and a half, yeah, as the crow flies from San Francisco.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you haven't had any of the fires
No,
in your area?
where we are. We're 6.5 hours from where the fires were
North.
at. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's
So
good.
we're not in the ballpark anywhere.
In that
But
chaos.
yeah,
Oh,
but we did get like smoke and stuff,
sure.
because
Yeah.
everybody's allergies and all that just went
Oh,
crazy.
yeah. Yeah. Um, excuse me. Speaking of allergies, um, yeah, you can believe everything they say about Mississippi. That's where I am. Uh, I'll tell you what. This is one of the nicer. I was nervous to come here at first because of everything you hear about Mississippi.
Yeah.
But I live on the coast, and I mean I can walk to the beach from my house.
All
And
right.
this is this is one of the nicest places I've ever been to raise children, and I've raised 7 of them now. And
7. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
7.
Hmm.
My oldest is running for city council.
Oh,
And
good luck. Right on.
yeah, I know, right?
That's
It was
awesome. Good luck.
I'm very proud of her. She is the president of the PTO. She's just all things to all people, and I don't know where she gets all
I
of
would
that.
say I would vote for her, but
I know, right?
Ah.
But she thank you for dropping his link, Matt, Jane. Everybody, Matt is a crocheter. What are you working on, Matt?
I am working on. Hang on, let me grab one of my stitch markers so I don't lose my. Sorry about that.
Oh, I love your t-shirt. We're
Yeah,
a
it's a
pirate
little-
family
it's-
around here. Yarn.
Yarn.
Nice. Nice.
Hey, Marcel.
Oh, I already did. So
So
hello
you're
everybody to all the people I haven't got to talk to before, because I know we're on at different times and
yes.
doing different stuff.
You're what, 3 hours ahead of Central Time, or 2 or 3? Let's see. It's
yeah,
10:39
it's like
here.
2 or 3. But this is what I'm working on.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. Is that a shawl?
Yeah,
Okay, great.
let me
Wow.
so you can actually kind of see the colors better.
Oh, it's just gorgeous. I love purples and blues together. And oh, that gold is, oh, that's gorgeous. I cannot wait to see that finished.
Yeah, from
Um,
the way it's going together, I actually should have it finished like the next couple of days.
really,
Yeah, this
I
is
get
this
pretty
is
quick.
this is 2 days worth of work.
Nice.
Okay, good job.
Yep. Hmm.
Yeah, that's good work. Now you're crocheting that. That looks crocheted, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
crochet,
you're a crocheter.
but I
Um,
do knit too.
okay. Boy, that is something I wished I'd have paid attention to when my granny was trying to teach me. But and in my defense, as an 8-year-old girl, she taught me to crochet, and then she tried to teach me to knit. What she should have done was taught me to knit first, and then taught me crochet, because then at least I would have. Because I know how to cast on, cast off, and do a purl and a knit, the basics.
Yeah.
Do I know how to fix a drop stitch? No, ma'am, I do not. Do I know how to prevent my stuff from falling off the needles and getting all confused and having to start over? No, I do not.
I will tell you to not falling off the needles.
Yeah.
Where's my little box? Hang on, I'm getting my little. I've got my. For not having your stitches fall off, like when you're just putting your hooks or putting your needles down.
Uh-huh. Oh, I saw you do the show those in a video.
Yeah, these are what
Cool.
I use.
Okay.
So they're like
Go on the end.
They're like a little plug with a hole in it. So
Yeah.
all you do is just slide it over your end of your needle. And these
they
come
stick
in like
real good.
they come in like different sizes.
Okay.
So you have smaller needles. There's
Right.
ones that have the smaller, and then if you have like the bigger ones, it has the ones with the bigger ones.
I think most of here have heard my.
I think they were like only like $4 or something. Maybe
Okay.
not even that on like Amazon.
Yeah. I'll have to check that out. Of course, I probably am not going to learn how to knit properly, and that's okay because what happened was when she tried to teach me to knit, I told her that took too long, and I could crochet a whole lot faster than I could knit, and I'm an instant gratification kind of lady. So so now there's really no reason for me to learn how to knit.
Yeah.
Well, I went from I'm very hard-headed and very stubborn with stuff about
Okay.
stuff. And so at when we all got to stay home for vacation for a while,
Right.
that's when I learned to knit. That's
So
when I
you
that's when
were
I
trapped in your house and decided
oh
needles
no,
it is.
because I play guitar. The rock and crocheter part is
Uh-huh.
I play guitar.
Okay.
And Rebecca was telling me, why don't you just do something to keep your hands,
Busy.
loosened up so when you're not playing guitar.
Yeah.
And I thought to my grandmother used to knit, and I used to watch her like knitting all this like beautiful things. And I was like, I'm like, 2 sticks, a piece of string. How hard could it be?
How hard could it be?
How hard could it be? And I'll tell you what, it took me about 8 hours before I kind of
Got the
caught the
hang.
hang of it.
Yeah.
But I will tell you what, I cussed like a sailor for 8 hours. There
I
were
bet
words
you
that came
did.
out of me that should not have come out of any human's mouth, because I was so I got you son of
Instead
a
of game rage, he had yarn rage.
and now and then after that, when I got the hang of it and actually
Yeah.
got like going a little bit on it, I
Right.
fell in love with doing it.
Oh yeah.
And then just recently I picked up the crochet.
Just recently.
Yeah, I've only been crocheting less than a year.
Okay.
But
Well,
I picked it.
you know what?
It up.
You do a fine job for somebody who's been doing it for 1 year.
I picked it up really fast.
Yeah.
I picked
Well,
it up. Well, this is kind of tells you how fast I picked it up. This is my current one of my current makes. I'm actually making this for my godmother.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, that's pretty. Is that a virus shawl?
Yep.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I love the colors. What kind of yarn is that?
It's one of Rena's. It's
Oh,
a
okay.
Rena's cake.
This is not Rena's. This is Yarn Art here. But I made this and I'm going to be sending it to my friend Marcel.
That's pretty.
Nice.
Thank you very much. This is one of the Bag of Days tutorials, and I will never make this shawl again. So this is a one of a kind for her.
Yeah, the shawl the virus shawl or the other shawl that I was working on, that one, that's fiber spiders.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I won't make this shawl again. It's not that I didn't enjoy it. No, I didn't enjoy it. I'm just gonna say it right now. And I'll tell you why. That the one row that makes it the prettiest. See that top row with all the picots? There are 5 picots in each section here, each fan. 5. Why are there 5? There should not be 5 picots. Well, and if you multiply that by 60 some inches, that's a lot of stinking picots. It would take me an hour and a half just to do that one row. And I'm like, okay, I'm tired of this now. But I went ahead and finished it.
The thorn in my side.
Mm-hmm.
And I just couldn't, I guess, wrap my head around it, or
right.
Was the Lost Souls shawl
I have
with,
not seen that
with
one.
the skulls
Oh,
on it.
yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I could not for the life of me. I would get like maybe like 4 or 5 skulls done, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't be happy with it. Like the
Right.
color, and it just
You know
was like
what?
it
I
was
have
just like the
found,
thorn in my side.
yeah, I have found that when a piece does that to me, it's time to put it down because I don't need to be saying all those ugly words. You know, I'm a granny. I don't need to be showing my behind like that. So
You say that now.
I do say that now.
That was funny, DJ.
Yeah. Don't make fun of me, DJ. Don't make fun of me.
He got you on that one.
Darn sure did.
How long have I known you?
Too damn long. Too darn long.
It's
So what
A
do
long. How long? What? 5 years? 6? Has it been 5 or 6?
5, I believe.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Me and DJ, we could hold each other hostage. We have so many secrets, don't we, DJ?
Yeah. Yeah.
I, no, I'm working on these squares. They're only 3 rows, and I'm putting black around them. Just simple.
Oh, those are
granny
nice.
squares. Thank you very much. I had this vision of a granny square blanket made with just variegated yarn. And I'd never really
I heard
seen
you
one.
talking about who you were talking about that with the other day.
Yeah. And
Yeah, we were watching you were on live with somebody and you were talking about that. I think it was
it was
Mara.
probably
Was it Mara?
Michelle. No, it was probably Michelle.
Or not Mara. What's her name? Mona.
Oh, yes, it could have been Mona. Definitely.
I think it was, that's
Definitely.
what I think it was Mona that you were talking
Yeah,
to
probably.
about a variegated yarn, like
Well, I
granny squares.
only had 4 balls of variegated yarn. And so I went over to Hobby Lobby today and bought 14 more.
What?
So, but in my defense, I did not spend my own money on that. That was a birthday gift from my daughter. So
Right on.
well, I'll tell you what happened was last week when I went to Hobby Lobby, when they were having their sale, I bought it with my own money and forgot I had that $50 gift card.
Oh, that's all bad.
I only had 4. You know, I thought, well, I'll try it out, see how it goes. If it looks good, I'll go buy some more, right? Well, I ended up with there's 2 that I bought that I did not like, and I just lied to you. I bought 6. I did not buy 4. I bought 6 because 2 of them I did not care for, because I didn't think it really went with the whole thing. But so when I went back today, they were not having the sale, but I did have my card, and I thought, well, I can just go ahead and buy it because it's not my money anyway.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll wait till next week and then get a whole bunch on sale, right? Oh, Marcel likes the colors in your shawl too, Matt.
Oh, the one that
Yeah, the one.
which one? The blue one, like the calico one, or the reddish one?
I don't know. She'll tell us in a minute.
Yeah.
I think Marcel's a lot like me in that she likes a lot of color too.
Yeah.
But anyhow, I was thinking about waiting and going shopping, next weekend because next weekend they'll have it for $3.49 again.
The one with the gold, the blue, and the purple. That's
Oh
this one.
yeah, that's beautiful. What kind of yarn is that one? Is that Rena's too?
This is Premier.
Oh, Premier. Okay. Okay.
This is Premier Spun Colors.
Uh-huh.
The cake is kind of trash
Oh.
because I've been working with it,
Yeah.
but it's this.
I've been wanting to buy some of that.
And the color
Jane.
is Blue Ridge.
Okay. Jane said Charlotte restocked her yarn and kept buying. Now she's overstocked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's the
that's
color.
nice. Okay, thank you.
Nice.
I've wanted to buy some of that, and I like the one that has all the bright colors. It's called Summer something. Summertime, summer.
Hey,
Fiddlesticks.
let me
Now
see
I
the
got
one that you have, babe. The Spun Colors. Because this one was really pretty. This is the one I got for Rebecca.
Oh yes, that's beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah. The
Thank
one
you,
I like is
Jeff.
called Summertime. Oh, that's nice.
This one is Iris.
Okay. I made my daughter. See, I was going to buy Spun
this one's
Colors when I
pretty.
made my daughter her blanket, but it was not on sale, and so I ended up finding what's the name of that yarn? Come on, Charlotte. On Ferris wheel. I ended up buying Ferris wheel for $3.49 a ball,
Wow.
which was a pretty decent price.
Yeah.
So, the one that I got was a lavender something, I forget, violet something. But yeah, it turned out great. It's the 8-point star blanket, and she loves it, so I'm happy about that.
And I know we were talking about those hooks, and I about fell over when you pulled that purple one out.
The hood. Oh, the ruffle. Show me.
Let me grab. I've only got one. Oh, and it's not in here. Where the heck is it?
The hooks.
My pride and joy. Oh, it's with my son's blanket.
This is a M, I think. Yeah. It's a M.
No, it was the ones like these.
Oh. I don't have those out here. All I have are these out here right now. My Susan Bates hooks. I don't know where the other ones are.
I'm telling you, if you look on eBay and you look for these, you're gonna fall over.
Okay.
Like these start at about $200
Holy Dolito.
for one of these.
Oh my goodness, why?
The Odyssey Furls hooks.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Now I remember.
The purple one you had?
Yes, I've got two. I've got ouch, fiddlesticks. Okay. There.
Yeah.
That one is my I. That's an I, and this one is the K.
Yeah.
But look how different.
This one's the I.
Oh, okay.
Well,
my daughter got these for me for Christmas one year, or my birthday.
Yeah, hang on to those.
I will. I can't believe. Now I remember the conversation because you said they were going for like $200, and I'm like, are you freaking serious?
No, they had I saw on eBay, there was a full set for $1,200.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, so they're
That's crazy. You know
They're
which one I
crazy,
really
but
want,
the
and
prices are crazy.
not because I like to use them. I really don't care to use these. They're too heavy. They I just don't like them. But I love to
Yeah, 'cause
collect them because they're beautiful.
the
I
ones
want
I
the one
use,
in pink.
the ones I use the most are these.
I want the metal ones in pink gold. That's the one I want desperately, and I'm probably going to buy it before too much longer. Just to have it, just to say I have it. That's all. Doggy needs to go out. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, I love that red. Now, is that a resin?
No, this is metal.
Okay.
This is
Wow.
one of the pearls streamlined metal.
I
Because
did
they
not
have
know they had.
the rose gold, the red, the black, and the silver. So my like the closest thing I have a set of them is I
Yeah.
have the silver and I have the red.
Okay. Okay.
So my smaller needles, excuse me, my smaller hook are in the red. So that
Yeah.
when I'm looking for like a smaller one, I know like okay, the red one, it's the red ones.
Right. Right. I really like that red. I might have to. I don't know. Are they still selling the red?
Yeah, the
Okay.
red's current.
I really like that red.
And
I'll have to buy the
and
pink or the rose and the red one. Now, the ones I have are the other than the Odysseys. The other three that I have are just the resin. Oh, that's the kind I have, isn't it? Isn't it these?
yes.
I love these, and I think it's because they're longer.
Yes.
That's really what I like about them. The grip is neither here nor there to me. I love the length of them, and I
Well,
never really realized that I would until I got them.
the thing for me
Mhm.
is, I mean, I don't want to sound too, but most of the hooks are made, I mean, for women's hands.
For women's
So they,
hands. Mhm.
so they tend to be smaller. Like
Sure.
the clovers are a lot smaller.
Yes. Yes.
And so, like, the furls are bigger, these are bigger. So for
Yes.
me, I like these because they're
Because
bigger
they
hooks.
fit your manly hands.
Well, I didn't mean it like yes, but
It's okay. It's okay.
it's just Rebecca prefers like the clovers. That's her go-to hooks.
Okay. Okay.
The Clover Amours, and they're just too small. Like they're
Right.
just too small for me to use.
Right. Well, I've been using Susan Bates since day one, and they are still my go-to. But now that I have discovered these longer baits hooks, I don't think I'll ever go back to anything else. Really, I won't. I have no reason to use anything else. Hey,
Well,
Dwayne, how are you tonight?
Hmm.
It is so nice to see you this weekend. Dwayne is our.
the closest one to the Amours
Huh?
as far as the hook are these.
I don't know what kind is that. I've never seen one like that before.
That's a zing.
A what?
Knitter's Pride.
Oh, okay.
Knitter's Pride zings.
Okay.
And so the hook is very much like
Like it's
the
an
like the clover hooks.
right, right. Grumpus, get up here. We need to talk about some meat.
Hey.
Grumpus is my grilling friend. He grills. He has a Lone Star grill, and
Oh,
he barbecues like nobody's business. Okay, nobody's business. And
oh
he's got.
dang.
Hey, Jane, would you mind dropping Grumpus's link for me, or
Yeah,
Marcel, one of you?
yeah, give me a moment.
Okay, okay. There's my buddy. Y'all help me welcome Grumpus to the stage.
Y'all
What
putting a lot of
happened?
pressure on me. How's everybody doing tonight?
Good. How you
Good.
doing?
How's my sound, Charlotte?
It's a little loud.
Is it a little loud? You know, that's good to
Going.
hear. That's good to hear because all these months I've had the wrong setting
Yeah, you got
in OBS. Let me.
You've got an echo too, dear.
I got an echo.
Yeah,
Well, shoot.
it's
You
not
got something
on.
turned on?
Let me check here.
It's not on you. It's on us.
Right.
All right, how's the volume now? Still too high?
Right?
No, I think it sounds pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, the volume's good.
You still have an echo?
Yeah,
Yes.
There's a bit.
Well, crap.
yeah, I muted myself twice.
I do too. Oh, I'm sorry, Jane. I'll do that. Bless your heart. Thank you.
So DJ, do you do any crafts?
No.
No, he does cartoons.
Yeah,
Oh, right on.
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah. I got TV people, so yeah.
He does reviews on cartoons and
Oh, wow.
live. Yeah, he does a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah,
How many channels do you have, DJ?
TV count. I mean,
Can't keep up.
I have like 6.
Yeah, I thought so.
6 channels.
Now, before we get to that, I do not use all 6.
That is
I-
true.
I use like 2 or 3.
Right.
So let's not put that out there. I'm not putting out 6 channels.
I'm just throwing you under the bus, DJ. You know I like to do that.
I know.
Am I echoing now?
No.
A little, yeah.
Still? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, DJ, you might have to be an art critic for me because I got the set of the pencils. I'm gonna start drawing again.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hello, Miss Peachnut. Thank you so much for coming in. Hey, Grumpus, you know what we need? We need your psychedelic mushrooms in the background because Marcel said the echo makes this live stream seem very psychedelic.
Yeah, but he got the
Am I
good to
echoing now?
go away.
Say it
No.
again.
Am I echoing now?
No.
No, it wasn't you to start with. It was
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, you will not echo it. We will.
We were hearing ourselves in your.
So I need to
Behind-
go back to my other setting. Am I loud enough?
You need to be
Yeah.
up a little bit louder, but
Yeah.
the echo is gone.
Yes.
How about that? Is it there?
Let's-
Perfect.
There you go.
Oh, but hell, echo's back.
Is the echo back?
Shut up!
It's DJ. He's got me distracted.
Well, listen to him. Of course, he's distracting everybody. He's giggling over there.
All right. Did I get rid of it?
Yes.
Yes.
But now I need to be louder.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
You sound like you're in a box. Thank you, Jane Doe.
How about that? Did that do anything?
Hey,
That's a little bit louder.
That's a good echo. I could use that echo when I
Loud
play
enough?
guitar.
Yeah.
It sounded more like reverb than echo.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
Here's Grumpus's link for anybody who's interested. If y'all want to know how to barbecue, that's the guy to go to. and
Did I
you
get it?
will just drool over the smoker that he has. Trust me.
Aw, dang.
How about that, DJ? Did I get it?
Yeah, yeah,
Loud
you're
enough?
you're good.
All
You're
right,
good.
thank you. One of these days, I'm gonna get this mess figured out.
You know
I-
what? Me too.
Hey,
If
Grumpus.
DJ had stopped getting new things, I wouldn't have to keep up and not know how to use
Yeah.
the stuff I have.
Hey, whatever, but Grumpus, let me ask you, are you gonna be at that meetup in April?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Are you going to be at the meetup in April?
I didn't know anything about a meetup.
Operation Rendezvous by Devil Dog?
Where is the meetup?
Let me get you that information. I believe it's Huffman.
Grumpus, that Venom Gaming there is Terry at Madwood
Yeah, I
Barbecue.
saw that.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure you knew that.
Now Terry says he can barely hear me.
You do sound different than you usually do, but it's better than it was when you first got here.
Well, I can crank it up some more.
Well, crank it up a little bit more.
Yeah.
How about that? Does that add
Say
any
something.
extra noise?
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, that's better.
Terry, what about you? Sing to us, Grumpus.
It's real hard to judge it with the headphones on.
I'm sure it is, yeah.
Yeah, no, you're good now.
I'm good now, DJ?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm not having to strain to hear you, so that's good. But then again, you know, I'm an old lady going half deaf, so who knows?
Yeah.
So, next weekend, Poppy is slated to fix the fence that got knocked over, and he had to screw it shut so that the dog wouldn't get out of the yard.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that keeps me from having any independence because, you know, I can't get on my bike and I can't get it out of the backyard. So he's going to be fixing it for me this weekend. So y'all get ready because Granny's going to be hot to trot on the roads.
Look
Young
out.
Song.
That
Look
last
out,
time he was
Long
on a
Beach.
tricycle at 30 mile an hour scared the crap out of me.
It was great. You know that was fun.
It looked like it was a lot of fun, but I would not want to be on the handlebars.
Grumpus, if you click that link I put in chat, that will give you all the information you need
Okay.
to
Okay.
know.
Thank you, DJ.
Okay.
Terry says it's still a little bit low to him. But
What's the general
but
consensus?
yeah, I'm very excited to be able to ride my tricycle again.
It's good. Just sorry it's a bit too loud. Can you turn the horn down?
So, Matt, I know you don't know this, but I have a visual impairment that keeps me from being able to drive. So, to mitigate that problem, my husband bought me a 3-wheel tricycle that's electric.
Oh, right
And
on.
now I get to go to the grocery store and go to get my hairs did and, you know, go to the ice cream shop if I want to, have coffee with my buddies. And it has been wonderful to have it, but then it broke.
Uh-oh.
So we had to redo the whole thing. Well, then once we got the thing redone, the fence broke. So and I'm like, it's a conspiracy to keep me trapped in the house. But it will be fixed very soon. And I cannot wait.
Maybe.
Oh, it will. It will be. Or I'm moving out.
It's an electric one?
Do what?
It's an electric one?
Electric, yeah. It's an electric tricycle.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've seen the pedal ones. I've never seen an electric one.
Well, it has pedals, but it has a electric motor too with power assist. And I can either use full throttle or I can use the pedals to it- basically it just gives me enough power to have assistance pedaling. And the great thing about where I live is there's no real hills, or anything like that. It's very flat land. So when I hit that thing, it goes fast. It goes really fast. You know what he wanted to do, Grumpus? He wanted to put an electric motor on it here recently. And I'm like, no.
Why not?
Because
I like the way he's thinking.
well, I'll tell you why. The Schwinn Meridian tricycle that I have is not super sturdy when it comes to going over. It doesn't have shocks. It's real rattly, so it would be noisy. And the rattle is not the bike itself, it's the basket on the back. But I just think it would be too scary to go any faster than 30.4 miles an hour on the
Scary is the
tricycle.
fun part.
0.4. 30.4.
30.4 miles an hour.
30.4.
Yep.
Couldn't be 31. Couldn't be 30. It had to be
Well, that's what the
30.4.
speedometer said. That's what the speedometer said. You'll have to go watch my video about Hazel. That's what I call my tricycle. Her name's Hazel. Grumpus Intel Core 19, 32 gig, 1 terabyte, SSD, 1 terabyte, HDD, Windows 11. That's the computer he got, Grumpus.
That ought to do it.
It should.
Yeah.
It's an alien something.
Alienware?
Yeah.
Alienware makes really good computers.
Yes.
Do they?
That's high-end stuff.
Those are really nice computers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I could buy one for my son one of these days if he ever graduates high school.
You could buy it for him now and use it until he graduates.
Here, son, have this old used computer.
I mean, hey, you
What do you
need.
think, DJ? That's a good idea, don't you think?
Well, yeah, but I would say, give it to him now. That way you can finally play that one game you bought yourself. Right.
Y'all, he said, then maybe I could play the game that I bought myself and I've never even opened it.
Yeah. You have had that for what?
3 years? 2 or 3 years.
3 years now?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, DJ, my sons whoop my butt.
Did they?
Video games, my sons whoop my butt.
Yeah.
How old are your kids?
Mine are
Yeah.
31 and 28.
I'm so around my
Go right back,
age.
Charlotte.
Okay. Yeah.
What is it?
I get that.
I have one that's 28 and another one that's 29.
Yep.
And then, well, that's the middle two. That's the middle two. There's 3 on the front end, 2 in the middle, and 2 on the back end. So,
Yeah, I've got 2. And then since Rebecca and I, with Rebecca, she's got 3. So
oh wow, okay.
Nice.
Excuse me. I have enjoyed having this big family. It's, it can be hectic sometimes, but it's been wonderful raising these kids.
Huh.
and
Thank you, Jane. There's my link to my video about Hazel
Yep.
I think
being back on the road.
what she should do with Hazel and just throw a Harley motor on that thing, beef it up.
Oh goodness gracious!
Be the coolest granny around.
Yeah.
Already am. I decorate my tricycle for Christmas. We have battery operated lights. I wear my big fluffy crochet hats and my beanies and my
There's
overalls and my flowered tennis shoes. Did I see that? No, yeah, 24. Is that what you said, Terry? I
Yeah.
think it is.
Yes. 2400.
That's too big for my wallet because me and Poppy have other things. We got to. I've got to pay for college for one more kid.
Yeah.
So once that's done, maybe I can buy myself a nice computer. Dwayne said he has a niece that's 30 this year and a nephew that's 40 this year, and the rest are in the 20s, 30s, and one is 17. Okay. How many nieces and nephews you got, Terry? I mean, Dwayne. Dwayne's family is enormous, just so y'all know. He's got uncles and cousins and aunts, and they live till they're in 112, every one of them. Right, Dwayne?
Well, I was looking. We did the ancestry,
Mm-hmm.
and I had always known that I had like cousins and stuff, and I actually have like cousins in like Georgia and like in the South and South Carolina. So
Yeah.
I got all of these cousins like all over the place.
And that you never knew before. And still, do you know them now? I mean, did you communicate with them at all?
But those are all on my like my grandmother's side of the family.
Okay.
We met some of them once years and years ago.
Right.
But yeah.
Lots of them. Not all my relatives lived to be old, but there were one. I know. I joke around with Poppy and say that Dwayne's family has vampire genes because they lived so long.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's a joke.
Yeah.
There's a joke about what?
About our family too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my family don't have vampire genes. My dad tells everybody, we don't linger. When we get sick, we stay sick for 3 or 4 months, then we go on and die like folks ought to.
Hey, like the old saying it goes, nobody leaves here alive. Nobody gets out alive.
That nobody gets out alive. Nobody. So that's what we were talking about whenever when I first started my live stream that's what I was talking about was the plane crashes that happened this week, and
what a mess.
The people, it is a mess, but I'll tell you what really disturbed me were all the conspiracy theories that I would read on the comment pages of all the folks that were the coverage. And it was really disturbing me because they were, they always want to blame something else other than the actual cause. And I don't know, it's just people are getting out of hand.
It always, and since we're in the older group,
yes, mm-hmm.
It's like there's always somebody on the grassy knoll.
Yes.
It's always like there's
and see, I never believed that either.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, but I mean that's.
But I guess maybe that's just human nature. To want to blame
or crazy
or believe that there's another story out there, and that was sad. The proper authorities can determine what happened after they investigate. Exactly. And, It was sad though. Can you? I can't even imagine, especially that poor family. All of them, just all of them.
The one
You
with
know,
the
we can't do any.
Learjet, the one with the Learjet was crazy.
It really was. But
The
you know,
medical one, because they
right.
showed that this. They showed a this car, and it was facing the direction of the where the plane came down, and you
Right.
could see the plane coming like almost straight
Yeah,
down.
almost straight
Like,
down. Yeah.
like, it was like
Oh.
holy moly.
Well, I think I saw at the latest count there were 7 lost from that particular accident. 6 on the
And
airplane
everybody
and 1 on the ground.
was lost from
Mm,
with the one with the helicopter.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and goodness gracious, all the talent that went down with that plane. Those ice skaters, and I've always admired people who could work the ice like that. I remember being a little girl and watching the Olympics and thinking, I don't know how they do that, and I know I ain't never gonna be able to. So, because I was raised in Florida, we didn't have ice. We-
That's
it
one.
was.
That's one. There's one place in Florida I would love to go,
Where's that?
and it's like the bucket list thing. I would
But
because
now I can't hear anything.
Where you just find Columbus?
because every weekend we used to watch Roland Martin fishing, and
Yes.
he used to always go to Lake Okeechobee,
Okeechobee.
There we go.
and I so wanted to
Oh, wow. Okay, now we're echoing, Grumpus.
You're kidding me.
No,
Nope.
I'm sorry.
Gosh, let's see here.
He's gonna get frustrated in a
I'm
minute.
about to throw this thing out a window.
I know you are. I've been to Lake Okeechobee. I've driven by it. That's about as far as I want to go.
It was just because, like I said, it was Roland. I used to watch with my
Yes.
grandfather. It was
And I remember that program.
Roland Martin fishing,
Yep.
and he used to go to Lake Okeechobee and catch these like humongous bass.
Enormous.
Yeah, I used to watch them all the time.
I was like,
Well,
that-
my parents live in Georgia, and he has a pond in his backyard. It's about a 5-acre pond, and you ought to see the bass that comes out of that. And Dad won't let anybody eat them. He makes you throw them back so they can grow bigger.
bigger.
Of course, he's an animal lover. He has a whole animal. Should I call it a sanctuary, y'all?
Yes.
They
There's
just come to
any-
his house.
Anymore, unless I go out in the ocean, is we throw them back.
Yeah. Oh, no.
All right, how
Look
about
at
that?
fish, Ollie.
Still got an echo?
Yes.
A little tiny bit. No, that's not true either. It's the same. Shh.
It's funny because it makes us all kind of echo. It's weird.
How about that?
Mhm.
Yeah, you're good.
Talk
Yeah.
some more.
There we
Yeah,
go.
Get it?
You're good.
That's good.
Is it
Yeah.
not echoing anymore?
No.
Nope.
Right on. There you go.
All right, the volume's good.
No.
Yes.
It's still a little low, but we can hear you.
We can hear you, but it's not normal.
Is that any better?
That is much
There you
better.
go.
And no echo?
And no,
No
echo.
echo.
No go.
Okay, tie me up so I can't touch no buttons.
You did it.
Don't touch nothing, Grandpas.
Yeah, don't touch
Every
anything.
time I
It's
touch
perfect.
something, I got to redo 6 things.
Oh no. Ta-da!
Technology is good when it works.
Yeah, that's true. Thing is, I have to be smarter than the buttons, and I'm not there yet.
Okay, so look what I just bought myself, you guys.
What
It
you
looks
got?
obscene, doesn't it?
Looks medieval.
It does, doesn't it? So what you do is you open up this thing here
Okay.
and you put it around your neck.
Oh, it's the light?
Yeah. Well, no, it's hang on, let me put it on. Okay, so what you do is you hook that on. This is a magnetic ring that you attach to your phone. And then you put your phone on here and you can film what's in front of you.
Ah.
And this is flexible. So and this thing here, oh shoot, I can't get it off of there. Oh, fiddlestick.
Call
That
Poppy.
magnet is no joke, y'all.
Call
There we go.
Poppy.
Popping out.
Be
We'll
right
have
back.
to hear the rest of the video.
So anyhow, what this does,
I'm sorry.
that's okay. It pops up like this, and then you
Woo!
pull it down like this. See that? And you just, I'm serious. This thing's crazy. I haven't hooked it up to my phone yet, but look at that. See, now I can pull it off when I have it halfway on.
Cool.
It is. It's really cool, and it was only like $20. Where did Grumpus go? Oh, Lord.
I saw
Grumpus is having technical problems tonight. Darn.
we go out deep sea fishing,
Yeah.
and this poor guy on the boat the last time we went out had a
Yeah.
setup like that,
Uh-huh.
and I don't even want to know about the film he took because he got seasick.
Oh, no. Oh, that poor guy. Grumpus, talk to us.
Well, I think we got it dialed in here, but on the broadcast you can barely hear me.
Oh, well, that sucks.
I
So
think that's
everybody
okay.
here on the panel.
Oh, you're headed to
Dialed
do
in.
some gardening
Wanna
videos.
say who?
Okay, Miss Peachnut, thank you so much for coming in, visiting with us tonight.
Hey, Miss
You
Peach
take care of
Nut,
yourself.
Oh, there she is. We just watched her today.
we were watching Miss Peach Nut today.
We were
Peachnut
watching
is
you
lady.
uncover your uncover your citrus plants today.
I wanted to
It's
say
very
hello.
cool.
Hello, everyone.
You're right, Jane. Miss
how you doing?
Peachnut
Hey,
is
Mr.
this
Grumpus.
is Grumpus. This is Rebecca.
Hi.
This
sorry.
is-
Rebecca, nice
this
to
is-
see you.
We've been watching your shows.
Oh, you have.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Not
This
you,
is
Mr.
yeah.
Grumpus.
This is
the
Fiber
first
Jazz
time
Rebecca.
We've watched you.
All
Hello.
right. I appreciate
Very
it.
nice to meet you all.
Very nice to meet you as well.
You do.
So now
What
you
is
can
it?
put a face to the name.
Right. I love that. DJ, what were you saying, honey?
Nothing. The whole about so.
Okay. Okay. Don't worry about it, Charlotte. Oh my goodness. So
Okay, Terry, check it out. That Terry's so warm. So check it for me.
So
what do you want?
what all do you do, Grumpus? Do you have a I'm assuming you have a channel.
I do barbecue.
Oh,
He's
right.
the
on.
barbecue guru.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, him and Simon. Simon, are you still in here?
I don't know about that, but I burn up some animals.
You burn up some.
Hey,
If it can't outrun me, I'm going to smoke it.
there you go.
See, Grumpus and my father are completely different. My dad saves rogue stray pigs that come up on his property.
Oh, them's good eating.
Oh yeah.
Dad won't eat it. He made a pen for it, and now he's babying it. It's his pet.
Wow,
But
wow,
I
boy.
will,
That's good stuff.
remember I told y'all about the horse and the donkey that used to be in the pasture next to Dad's place?
Yeah.
Well, the horse passed away.
Uh-uh.
He was 30, 31 years old,
Oh my goodness.
and he finally bit it. And so the donkey got sold to another person that needed protection for their horse. So now he's got a completely empty pasture. And I told him, I said, Dad, you need goats. My stepmother wanted to kill me. She said, we're not having any goats. And so there you have it. No goats at Dad's house,
No goats. Okay.
which is unfortunate. But she's mad about pigs still.
Damn.
I don't
Okay,
blame her. I'd be mad
Curtis.
about pigs.
You got one more subscriber.
Hey, beauty.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you.
I gotta
Am
check
I
out.
going
Gotta
again?
check out your barbecue.
Yeah, I need to get that thing fired up. I haven't fired that thing up since September.
Have you
And I'll have to give you my secret recipe for peri peri chicken.
Oh.
ooh. Grumpus, are you opening the lid to it now?
I tried the other day and it was quite a stretch.
Okay. Yeah. You need when you go to your rehab place next week, tell them you need to work on your arms because you've got to have strength.
They're working me over pretty good.
Are they?
Yeah.
You feeling okay?
But right before I go there, I do.
Till they work the snot out of you, right?
That's true.
Well, has it gotten progressively more intense?
Oh yeah,
Over
yeah.
the-
They're really
over the
pushing me
week?
hard.
Good, good.
Yep, they're pushing me.
and whoever said what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, I think they're full of malarkey.
Yeah, that that guy sit on a bike next to me and tell me that.
Oh, what'd you say, dear?
What'd you say, DJ? Which deer are you?
It's probably in that drawer underneath the island. Yeah, your brother put it away tonight. My daughter's in here wanting to know where the panini press is.
I'm hungry.
She's hungry.
Oh, there you go.
All right,
Yeah.
Charlotte, I'm gonna
Oh, this
bail out
is a
again for a
common
minute.
occurrence during my live streams.
Work at like 10
I
Oh,
know.
Grandpa's disappeared
Yeah,
again.
he disappeared again. I think he warned us this time. DJ, drop your gaming channel link, please.
Okay, give me a
Okay.
moment.
Guys, can you possibly hang on to my live stream and entertain my folks here while I run to the ladies' room?
Yes, as
Yeah,
always.
well, let's do this. We'll rock it.
As
Because,
always.
We might have an
Everything DJ will do
emergency.
this.
I'll be back, y'all.
What kind of games do you play, DJ?
I play MMOs like Elder Scrolls Online, and I also play Hearthstone. It's a card game, so
Yeah, I know my sons play Call of Duty. Is the
yeah,
one I play.
yeah. I'm not good at that.
Well, then you and I are the same, DJ, because they're always killing me.
Yeah.
Call of Duty, they use me as cannon fodder.
Oh yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah. Trust me. I'm good at getting killed, but I'm not good at getting a kill.
Yeah, that's the way I am, DJ. That's the way I'm so very much.
Yeah.
I get. It's like it's like it says go, and then I take like a couple steps, and my son say, "Dad, you're dead. You're
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I didn't even get to play.
Yeah. No.
They do that to me. They do that to me all the time.
Yeah, I'm more into the multiplayer online role
Ah,
player games. Where,
role playing games
yeah,
like World of Warcraft.
yes, yes,
I
yeah.
get killed on those too. I guess I'm not a very good gamer because a lot of those games I get killed on.
Okay,
Do you play World of Warcraft?
not right now. I want to, but I can't afford it right now.
Ah,
It's like $20 a month, if I remember correctly.
it's
Uh,
$20 a month to play World of Warcraft. Holy moly!
I believe so because it's a subscription game, so you gotta pay a fee for it. And
Wow, I didn't know that about World of Warcraft.
yeah,
That's crazy. That's expensive.
That's
yeah,
insane expensive.
yeah. That's why I prefer Elder Scrolls Online because that's just $20 and you own the game. So
Oh, okay.
So when you play, DJ, do you play on a computer or do you play on a gaming system?
I'm on a computer
There you go.
now. Now I don't want to hear any flag, but I play on a Mac.
That's okay. I'm I'm sporting the Mac too.
Okay, okay.
It's all about the Apple.
He says he plays politics, but he plays.
Well, I would be happy to buy an Apple if they would come down to more reasonable prices.
Right?
Well, I've had my Mac for 3-4 years now,
I had one a while back
and
and I enjoyed it.
I don't have like the tower and stuff. I have a laptop,
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and it works great. I
You can
haven't
game
had,
on a laptop?
yeah,
Oh, I didn't realize that.
yeah,
the Alienware, like they were talking the Alienware one.
Yeah.
Those laptops, you can game on them.
yeah.
They're
Okay.
yeah. Even
And
the Macs, you have to mess with them a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like the older Macs I think the newer ones now too
yeah,
will run Windows,
Right.
and then all you do is just partition it and run Windows
Yeah.
and run the game in Windows.
yeah.
Right. Right.
Hey, Columbus, do me a favor. Read between the lines, man. Read between the lines.
He's giving you the finger, Grumpus.
You better watch out, Grumpus.
DJ, don't be ugly now. That's not how we make friends.
Yeah, you tell me that now, but you have no problem with me doing that to Devil Dog. So,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You guys, you're in Mississippi.
Who?
You.
Yes.
You-
Oh no, he is in Florida.
yeah,
I still haven't been able to get this left-right thing going on.
Right.
Hey,
It's tough, isn't it?
it's like
Saves,
backwards.
saves in Mississippi. I am in Florida.
Grumpus is yawning at you, DJ.
Yeah, whatever.
I gotta talk with Grumpus about some barbecue. We were watching.
Come back, Grumpus.
I
Um,
already subscribed to his channel, so I got to check him out.
Right.
And,
He's probably irritated with his sound
Yeah.
because he likes everything to be exactly like it's supposed to be.
Yes.
I'm gonna call it a night. I will see you later.
Jay,
Jay, thank you for coming up.
It was a pleasure, my friend.
Yeah,
Carry
thank
yourself.
you.
I will
too.
see you soon, dear.
See ya.
Good night.
Good night, DJ.
Yeah.
Say the thing. Say the thing.
Yeah, before I did that, so did you look at the email?
Oh, yes, and I'm not finished,
Okay.
but I'll give you some feedback.
And here's some feedback. You can
Good night.
Good night, DJ.
Good night, DJ.
Thing,
Good night,
say the thing.
DJ.
Good night, DJ.
Before I did that, so did you look at
Grumpus?
the email?
Do you have another screen going? Oh, yes, and I'm not finished.
Yes, but no.
Close the screen.
Can hear.
All right. What
That's where
does it sound like now?
that's where the echo is.
Still echoing?
Yeah.
My goodness.
I think it might be the other screen. Oh, hang on.
I got the other screen turned off.
Keep on the things and see you later.
Put your shirt on. Put your shirt on. How about now? Did I get rid of it?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, it's not. It's you can barely hear me on YouTube. On
It can
on.
barely, and maybe it's the reverb on the mic.
Well, I've got all that turned off. I'm about ready to sell all this stuff and buy me a $50 USB mic and call it a job.
That's what I would do. Oh,
I'm using is the mic in my laptop.
Oh, I know, and you all sound great.
I didn't go out. I got another camera, so I can do like tutorials and stuff like basic.
Yeah,
look who it is.
I got $800 worth of mics and stuff here, and I still can't get it to work.
Nah, I didn't. No. No,
Okay,
and I know a lot of people even do it on their phone.
Oh, I know.
And the camera and mic on the on the Apple phones is
Okay, now Terry says I'm loud.
yeah.
You are, and also, Jane Doe says we both have an echo. I can hear myself in your window.
Yeah, because everything we have is turned off.
Me too.
Because it sounds like the echo's coming from if somebody has like a window open or like on their like having it streaming on their phone also or something like that. Because it's repeating us.
Is it too loud now?
No, right that's 10 by 10.
What do you think, Terry? Is that it?
It's great sound, but I can still hear myself. And he's still reverbing over there.
How about now? You still hear an echo?
Let me see. Yes.
That's one sensitive microphone.
Well, that's why I was wondering if it was picking up my headphones.
That could be.
Because I'm right here by it.
It could be picking up
Okay. All right, so how about now? Is it echoing now?
Well, I'm going to have to. Yes, I can hear the echo.
Okay.
I can hear myself over there on your screen.
Yeah, I can hear the echo like myself.
Well,
Do you have a
Rhonda,
window
welcome
open like
in.
in your browser?
pardon me.
Do you have a window open in your browser?
It's muted.
Rufus, how's everybody doing over in Tasmania and Australia? Because we haven't heard from you folks in quite a long time. I hope Jazz is well, and you too. And if you've heard from our friend Patrick, tell him we send our regards. And tell him he is very missed. Good, I'm glad to hear that.
There it was. Oh, drat.
I know. Rat. What has he got? Okay. You know what, Grumpus? Your chair sitting there without your head in it looks kind of like Darth Vader a little bit.
Let me bug out again. I'll be right back.
Okay. Patty will be coming to Tassie in March. Oh, great!
See?
That
Now no echo.
right. No echo now.
No echo now.
What are y'all planning to do? My dog had. Oh, great, Terry. That's what we need to hear today. I can smell it from here.
Aw, dang.
He has a puppy, a beautiful new puppy. I don't know what kind he is, but he looks kind of like a golden lab or golden something. But I know I think he's like a livestock guardian dog or maybe a honey. Terry, remind me what kind of dog Anubis is. That's a cool name, isn't it?
Oh, an
Anubis.
Anatolian Shepherd. Those are pretty
That's
dogs.
it. He's beautiful, just beautiful. Yeah. Uh, Now my dog made me so mad today. I wanted to choke him, but I'm just a small woman, and my dog is pretty big, so that would probably be a bad idea.
That's okay. Ours is completely opposite. I'm a big guy, but a small dog.
I sometimes regret. He's only a year old. We just got him, I guess, end of February last year, and
Yeah,
he's
our
a great
poor,
dog. He really is, but he is big, and he really is still such a puppy. He tears up the yard. He chews up every stick out there. He's torn some of my garden beds apart. He's very destructive, and it's just getting really hard to manage. I know he'll grow out of it eventually.
yeah, our poor little Paco. He's a deerhead Chihuahua.
Oh, okay, okay,
So he doesn't have the little round head. He has like
right.
the
Pointy
regular
head.
like
Hmm.
uh, and so he's a bit of a pip.
I bet. I bet. I have a Chihuahua mix too, and she's more of the apple head,
Yeah.
but she looks like a Papillon. She's got ears that go like
Oh,
this and they
the
stand.
furry.
Yeah, she's a mix of some sort. We just don't know. And she's a long hair. And but she's old now. She's at least 16. Hey Trini, how are you tonight? Um, she's at least 16 years old. We don't know how much because we got her 12 years ago, maybe a little more, a little less. And they told us that she was about 6 when she showed up at the shelter because we rescued her from the shelter. And um when we first got her, she was she was scared of everything. She was scared of everybody. and she got to where she really liked me a lot, and she doesn't care for men very much, except for my husband. She really likes my husband. And but other men that come to the house, she turns into Satan. She sounds like this. She goes like the
So,
Tasmanian devil, you know. And but I told Poppy, I said, you know, I love her because we have the same personality.
well, we had a Chiweenie,
Oh, okay.
part Dachshund and part Chihuahua,
Yeah.
and he used to think he was a pit bull.
Yeah. My dad
We
has
would
one of those.
we would take him to the vet, and
Yeah.
there'd be like, let's say, like a Doberman, or a German Shepherd, or
Right.
like big lab or something, and we'd take him into the waiting room, and he would go, "Arr." And it's like, who do you think you're kidding? You're not
Right.
even a good snack for one of these guys, let alone thinking you're the big man. You're doing big stuff.
Right. They do that. Those little anything with a what do you call it? Weenie dog, the dachshund, that they are, well, you know, they were bred to go after
Chase
badgers. Badgers
and
too.
badgers and stuff.
And you know, you got to be a bad a-hole whenever you are
Yeah.
chasing badgers. So, come to think of it, I told Poppy not long ago I needed an emotional support badger.
I've told my grandson that my spirit animal is a honey badger.
You have grandkids too. How many grandkids do you have?
We have 5.
Hey, oh wow. We just had our newest grandbaby on December 17th, and he is a little boy. I've got 4 boys and a girl, and then 2 other grandbabies by proxy. So they already
Yeah, all
existed before
boys.
they all boys. Oh my.
Yes.
Well, I guess total we have 2 girls and 4 boys. And in fact, I made that. You probably didn't see it. It's not in here. I made a
Yeah,
baby blanket.
they keep me running, boy.
I bet they do. I bet. Rufus wants a
If I had
raccoon.
half the energy that those little guys have,
Oh,
woo,
don't you wish they could can that?
I'd be unstoppable.
No kidding. Rufus, do they have raccoons in Tasmania? Just curious, because I know y'all have
They have
kangaroos,
Tassie devils.
wallabies, and all kinds of different animals. I don't know. I didn't know if y'all had raccoons.
I don't think they have raccoons.
Because I'm not shipping you a raccoon. I would if I could. Because
Have you ever heard of Tasmanian devil? They're crazy.
I've heard of them.
They sound just horrible.
Do they?
Yeah.
I don't know. Them coyotes we got around here sound pretty horrible. They sound like little babies screaming. They sound terrible. We have coyotes that walk the railroad tracks looking for food and stuff, and you know they're hunting at night. And once in a while, if you're driving down the beach road, oh shoot, I didn't put my chains
we have
on.
coyotes here too.
Do you?
Yeah.
Strangest thing I ever saw was a coyote waiting to cross the road to get across the beach to the beach. And I thought, why would a coyote want to go to the beach in the middle of the night? Because that you can't. He knows not to drink the salt water, right? But Poppy said something.
There could be something he was eating.
Well, that's the thing. He said that a lot of the bigger fish come up to the shore at night to feed on the smaller fish, and he might be down there hunting, basically.
Trying to get a fish.
Trying to get a fish, yeah. And of course, there's nutria and all kinds of stuff down there at night. Oh, you ever seen a nutria?
We have raccoons, possums, and skunks.
Oh, ew. Polecats.
I'm telling you.
We have skunks. We have raccoons and possums. And
Yeah, I'm cool with the skunks and the possum and the
raccoons.
raccoons. I'm cool with the raccoons and the skunk, but the possum,
You don't like possums?
no, because it's that
Well,
with that
they
and then
look
with
ugly.
the crazy teeth and everything. No,
Yeah, but you know what? Out of that group of animals, possums are probably the least concerning because they don't attack unless they're cornered. A
neither do
raccoon
the
will
other
eat your head
two.
off in a New York minute. And skunks make you stink, and they will attack unprovoked. I don't know. I think possums are pretty laid back animals, and their defense is what? Their defense is to play dead,
Well,
not to
I mean,
attack.
I haven't tried it, but I've heard that they taste good too.
Well, the Cajuns over here in
Speaking
Louisiana eat them all
of
the time.
grumpus and like wild animals,
Yeah, put them on the grill, put them on that spit. That's what they do over in Louisiana. Of course, they also eat crawfish too, and I'm just no offense to any of my viewers who prefer crawfish, but I don't. My husband loves it, my son loves it, but I
oh,
don't.
I love crawfish. Crawfish is good.
Do you? I'm not a fan. Never have been. Ever since I got here to Mississippi, they kept trying to. What the devil? Why do I have 4?
And rabbit. I love rabbit.
I like rabbit.
Rabbit's
I like
good.
rabbit. And oh shoot, I'm not doing that right now.
But see, like my dad used to do the
Mhm.
rabbit,
Mm-hmm.
and he would marinate it in like wine and
Mhm.
garlic and like pepper and a little bit of chili, and
Yeah,
let it sit for like usually a couple of days, and then
sure.
barbecue that.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Woo!
Sounds nice. I like quail. That is my favorite poultry in the whole world.
Quail is
Um,
good.
I love me some quail. I don't like that my phone keeps trying to focus this light every time I move. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
And
It's
I know,
aggravating.
like with Rebecca, it's all about the duck.
I like duck too. I'd rather have duck than turkey for Thanksgiving, and
That's her favorite is duck.
and lamb chops are wonderful. And now
Lamb chops, lamb, goat.
I have
I
never
mean,
eaten goat.
if you like lamb, you'd probably like goat. It tastes very
I
similar.
only like the lamb chops, and I don't know why, but that's what I like. Wild game is bison is yummy, but
So's
that's
boar.
about as
Wild boar is really good.
boar, is it? And of course, Dwayne is in Canada, so he gets the cool wild game, like the elks and the mooses and the enormous deer. All
friend
Patty
of
Joe
mine-
eats is lamb.
A friend
Do
of
what?
mine got a moose one time. That's
Yeah.
for Dwayne. A friend of mine went and got and
Yeah, Dwayne says wild game is great.
he went out. He was in Alaska, and he went up there to go hunting.
Mhm.
And so apparently he got a moose. And he's like, I will never, ever again. Because he had to pack the thing out.
Oh my goodness. Can you
And it's
imagine?
like, he's like,
How many pounds do you think that was?
no.
I mean,
So
that was tons.
he gave me some. It wasn't bad. But
Yeah, I
he's
bet.
like, I will never do that again.
I wouldn't mind trying moose. Dwayne likes it. Dwayne likes
Yeah,
it.
most meat is good.
Rolfus, is
only-
he still doing that carnivore diet?
The only one I don't care for is bear.
I've heard
I'm
it's
not
greasy,
I'm not
but I don't know.
particularly like fond of that one.
I've never had bear either. Of course, the only bears we have down here are little black bears, and they're too cute to kill. Oh, Grumpus
But
is back.
I will say this. To make donuts, bear fat is supposed to be the best.
Oh, okay. No echo.
Well, I'm afraid to say anything.
Turn
There
your
you
volume
go.
down just a little.
Turn volume down a little.
Am I
and you're good.
echoing?
Nope. No echo.
No
All right.
echo.
I
Got
turned
it.
echo cancellation off
'Cause you
in StreamYard. So how's the
Well,
volume now?
It's
That's
good.
good.
I think it is.
Need to be higher or lower?
No,
Terry,
we're good to go.
let us know what it sounds like out there in YouTube land. Rolfus says it sounds better. Good.
Yeah, Grandpas, you sound good.
I
Yeah.
finally got it.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you've got it.
It was a setting
Wow.
in StreamYard.
Figures. I need to go back to I promise you I'm gonna do the EV Mux. I promise you. It's just I'm a little scared right now.
I
Don't
tried
be
the
afraid.
I tried
It
the
don't
EV
bite.
Mux, and it went sideways on me.
All right, guys.
On EV Mux?
I'm gonna quickly bail out and see how it sounds on the broadcast. I'll be right back.
Okay.
What?
I'm telling you, he's a perfectionist. He has to have it just so. And that's okay. That's what I love about him. Marcel, oh, thank you, Marcel. I think the echo's gone too. Awesome. Awesome. Do you got them kids in bed yet, Marcel? I know how it is.
Okay,
gonna rush
so I don't have to keep calling you Granny.
Charlotte.
Thank you.
Charlotte, like North Carolina.
That when I saw Charlotte on the thing, that's what I was thinking. It wasn't you. It was.
Oh no, that's the name. You thought it was Gulf Coast Granny, North Carolina.
Exactly.
I gotcha. Okay, I'm finished being mad now. I can start again. That square made me mad, so I threw it down in the bucket and said, I'm done with you. So now I'm going to start another one. Lamb is
the one
great sauteed with cherry wine and garlic and fresh herbs. That sounds delicious, Jazz. That sounds delicious. Down here where I live, we don't get access to too much lamb. And what we do find in the grocery stores is extremely expensive.
Well,
Like,
it
I'm
is.
talking-
It is here too. It's not like it's for us. It's not like every day.
It's a special occasion thing.
It used to be when I was a kid. It used to be cheap.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's funny because all of the stuff that was like funny meat stuff
Mhm.
is all now super expensive. Oxtail, cow tongue,
Yes.
like tripe, any of that stuff is all
All the-
expensive now.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Eat
what?
chicken wings,
Yes.
for crying out loud.
Hi.
Grumpus, how much you paying for oxtail over there? Or do you eat oxtail?
Well, I'm not opposed to eating it, but I haven't really shopped for it and looked.
Haven't shop for it.
Yeah.
The last time I looked for some oxtail, it was $6.99 a pound. Why?
Oh,
no, I'm
we
not
got,
paying that much for the
got-
last thing over the fence.
what was it, 2 weeks ago? We got 3 oxtails, right? And it was
Yeah.
$20.
Oh no.
That is awful.
I've heard it's really good. I've never had
It's
any of it.
delicious.
It's really good. If you put it like in, it's really good to make like stew
Mm-hmm.
or like soup out of it, and it
Yeah.
just like falls off the bone.
Oh, it's so good, Rumpus. You know, many, many, many moons ago, before Poppy was ever in the picture, I dated this Cuban guy, and I liked his mom better than I liked him. And she taught me how to make oxtails and flan. And let me tell you, I love that. She taught me how to grow roses too. She was a wonderful woman. I loved her, but I had to dump her little boy because he wouldn't work. And I said, well, yeah, no, because he really liked me, and he wanted to get married. And I said, no, I can't marry a guy who can't keep a job.
There you go.
Are you
Absolutely.
insane?
Oh,
If you don't want to work, I cannot marry you. So there was
you
that.
said, Charlotte, you said you were working on something for like one of your sons?
Yes.
Yeah, so am I.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, wow. See, now my son would not appreciate something that fancy.
Yeah, my son, he actually picked the pattern.
Did he really?
Yeah,
That is beautiful. You're doing a great job on that. That is wonderful. What's the name of that square?
it's fiber. It's a fiber spider pattern.
Okay.
It's the granny meets virus kaleidoscope blanket.
Oh, wow.
So it's not really like this. It's like
Yeah.
square. It's
Yeah.
actually on the blanket. It's going to be like that.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, y'all help me welcome Marcel to the stage, our other
Hey, stranger,
famous
how you doing?
cook in the group.
Howdy, howdy.
Hi, how are you?
I am officially the mother of an adult child as of 10 minutes ago.
It's my 24th anniversary as of 10 minutes ago.
It is. Grumpus, it's your brother's birthday as of 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, yeah. Yep, that's right. On
February
the
2nd.
second.
It's Groundhog Day.
It
Yay.
is.
Happy birthday to
Not
your
yet.
son.
It's not.
Thank you. I just saw him. He just came out of his room, like right before I came on.
Yeah.
And I said, You're officially 18 as
Yeah.
for 5 minutes. Come here, let me check you for gray hairs.
Are
And
Are you officially
we-
disappointed yet?
No, but he goes, I can't believe I'm officially 18. And I said, well, if you want to be really specific, you need to wait till shortly after 6 p.m. today.
Mm.
And then you're officially born. I said, right now I was going through labor and you were trying to kill me. So right now we were in a process. Okay. And,
Yeah.
then he just kind of blinked at me and he was just like, you're so weird, Mom. But
Marcel, I get it. I totally get what you just said.
yeah, I could take him through the play-by-play up until where they slapped me on a gurney and rushed me into the ER for an emergency C-section. It was very exciting. Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah. Mhm.
You mean terrifying?
Yeah, that too.
Oh my
And,
God.
I just thank God for the red-haired anesthesiologist who was looking at me, transfixed, his face over my face the opposite way, who just kept doing this and saying, you're going to be fine, honey. You're going to be fine. And he was my cheerleader through the whole thing. And then I just remember him telling me once they got me on the operating table, he says, I started crying, but I had already been through 18 hours of labor. And then just it wasn't going to happen. So all this was going on. He's like, are you okay? And he's like, are you having pain? He was like, tell me if you have pain because I'll give you something. And I swear to God, that man hit a button. And I don't remember anything. And I think I was screwed up for like 4 days. I was like, I didn't even remember holding Jared. They were like, you held him. I was like, I did. I was like, can I please hold my baby? And I was like wasted. So he did his job.
Well,
But-
here's
but
to anesthesiologist with
I'm
red hair.
saying, and that I had a healthy, handsome little boy.
That he is, and now he's a healthy, handsome, grown boy.
He is, and we went and practiced parallel parking today,
Yeah.
and he's
Yeah.
going to take his test at some point this month.
Oh wow, good, good.
He did really good. He did better than I thought. We got to DPS and we were going to do the practice thing, and then I went into like mom teacher mode, and I was just like, okay, tell me what it means to be parallel to something. And he was like, you could just feel the stare. And I was like, no, I mean it. Tell me what parallel means. And he was like, to be right next to it. And so I went into this like geometrical like analysis of it. I was like, imagine a rectangle. Imagine being parallel to the rectangle. And then imagine you're trying to cut it in half, and then you're trying to, but it worked. It worked, right? I'm all about visualization.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
everybody, I hate to say good night, but good night.
Oh,
Thank you so much for coming up and hanging out with us this evening.
it was
Good
nice
night,
meeting
meeting
you.
you.
It was a blast.
Nice
If you
meeting you.
guys, if you guys are around, on Thursday night, like 6 o'clock Pacific time, that's
Uh-huh.
that's when Rebecca and I are on. And
Okay,
come and check
all
us-
right,
come-
thank
come and
you.
check us out.
All right,
Y'all
dear
have to do
Rebecca,
that.
good night.
So 6
Oh,
o'clock
good
your
night,
time, that's
everybody.
gonna be what, Charlotte? 4 o'clock our time?
I think so. Yes. Yes.
6
And what day
o'clock.
did you say? Thursday?
Yeah,
Thursday.
so 6 o'clock it would be like 8 o'clock your time.
Okay, I'm Central Time.
So two
Oh,
hours
yeah,
ahead
yeah.
of 2 hours ahead
He's
of us.
behind
I
us.
think it's 2.
Yeah. I
So
think
it would
it's
be like
2.
8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll go
so-
check out your channel after we get done here.
Well, Matt, I appreciate you coming up and hanging out with us
Thank you.
and talking crochet with me. And your projects are beautiful,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
and I can't wait to see them finished.
I can't wait to see them finished either.
You have a great night, dear.
You too. Take care, everyone.
Thank you. Good night. So, guys, how's it going?
It's going.
Good.
It's going.
Good.
All right. I just clicked the button. Am I echoing?
No.
No.
Okay. All right. I turned so much stuff off.
That's crazy.
You had a struggle there in the beginning.
I
You-
know. I mean, the volume here on the panel was different than what was showing up on YouTube.
Mm.
But you think you figured out what the conflict was?
I think it was StreamYard. I finally hit the button on StreamYard where it says echo cancellation,
Mhm.
and that took care of it.
There you go. That's good.
So,
I would've
Charlotte's
never
still using this StreamYard. Is the EV Mux, does it operate? Is it, hard to operate, or is it very similar
No.
to StreamYard?
It's the same.
I like
It's almost
EV Mux.
exactly the same. And I like it too. I
You
just
can
haven't.
run EV Mux just like you can run StreamYard.
Yeah,
It just has more options if you choose to use it.
exactly.
I see. Ellie,
And
sit down, baby.
But you can run
You know-
it just like this. People come on, the boxes switch automatically. You can do all that stuff.
mhm, mhm.
But what I like about it is even the free version is 1080p.
Right.
Oh, I remember you saying
Everybody looks better.
that's a big difference.
Huge difference. As far as I know, they're the only one that does it on the free version.
So I
I need
wonder
to-
what those kids that started StreamYard got paid to sell their platform. Probably a pretty penny.
Probably a lot.
Well, hopefully they were smart enough to ask for a pretty penny.
I'm saying.
I don't like that my phone keeps adjusting the light every time I move, and I don't know how to prevent it because it does not do this. It didn't do this on my other phone.
It's got to be a setting in there that it's automatically adjusting. You can turn it off.
Yeah.
There's got to be a
Oh.
setting in there somewhere.
It's in the camera app, probably.
Okay.
Because you got a
Oh.
Motorola, but it's still running Android, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's got to be a setting in there.
I love this phone, y'all. I love it. I'm very happy with it. And it's going to do a great job for me until I save up enough money for the Samsung that I want, the ultimate. But I won't need the Samsung if I go ahead and get a new computer and that Sony camera. Of course, filming on a phone is really easy. I mean, it's just a go-to thing. It's so simple. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I need the computer before I need anything, though. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Fiber Jazz, Rebecca, for being here. Jane, you're the best moderator on the planet. She's really a great moderator. She's like on stuff all the time. So what do y'all have planned for February? Anything?
Well, I would like to try to
Um,
throw some Super Bowl food on the pit next weekend. I may end up having to do it on the gas grill.
I would probably try that before I try the pit for right
But-
now.
I'm getting antsy to do something outside. It's been so rainy and chilly.
the last week with that soupy,
Wasn't that
misty,
awful?
awful weather, terrible.
It was bad. I agree. Ugh. Just gloomy and dreary.
Yeah. And
And
my cars are so dirty. I need to wash them.
Murphy had 2 migraines last week. And in between the migraines, the headache never stopped. I mean, he got the pain level down to manageable, but it just never quit. And I think we're going to have to go back to the doctor here before too much longer, because I thought that this change in medication that he started back in October was really going to be the ticket, and it was really going to work. And it did for a few weeks. And now we're back to battling 2 and 3 headaches a week. And it's making me crazy because the boy needs to be in school. I'm
Is-
tired of him being here.
Have you had his eyes checked in a while? Could it be related to his vision?
We just had his eyes checked in October.
Oh, okay.
He got new glasses and everything.
Wow.
And his prescription did not change, but just a teeny tiny bit.
Oh, I hope he's feeling better. It's probably the weather. It might be. My gosh, it's all over the place. It's cold, it's hot, it's rainy, it's windy, it's
Right?
back and forth. Ellie, you're okay.
Right, Charlotte, you're probably going to need to get one of these to mate your camera up, your new camera up with your new computer.
What is that?
It-
A flash
you-
drive?
No,
They
no,
make you
you've
bigger.
got this is a cam link, because if the end down here
Uh-huh.
is HDMI, which is what's coming out of your camera,
Okay.
and it converts it to USB on this end,
Okay.
and that plugs into your computer. You got to have some physical device that would change that video signal into a USB signal.
Mhm.
Okay.
So it's something to keep in mind when you're shopping for your camera.
Yes. Would you do me a favor and kind of send me that link in Instagram when you get a minute?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you.
And then you'll, depending on what kind of, it should come with a cord.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't see why it wouldn't.
Uh,
Now,
but if
things don't
not,
come
then
with
you'll need-
chargers anymore.
If not, then you'll need to get a HDMI.
Y'all, I'm going to be right back. I am freezing. Poppy has this house on Meat Locker, and I am really cold. So I'm going to go find myself something, a sweater or something. I'll be right back.
I keep my house on Meat Locker too if I could. I like it cold.
I generally keep mine on 70 year round, and I still usually run hot.
Yeah.
But It's since I've gotten out of the hospital with these blood thinners, I've been up around 71, 72.
You've been a little like, feeling colder.
I just can't seem to get warmed up.
Oh, really?
I mean, my wife always fusses year round that I keep the house too cold. But before I met her, I kept it on 68 year round. So my compromise was 70. But, you know, I wake up freezing in the middle of the night. So I'm
Right.
hoping that goes away soon.
Yeah. Well, it will. Trust me, you'll be nice and warm in about 3 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I hate to leave you all alone for a second, but my little doggy's in her kennel, but
Oh, man, you shouldn't leave me by myself.
she's staring at me, and she needs to go out again. She's
Go
like
get
a
it.
kid. She knows I'm on having a conversation. You know,
Yeah.
I'll be back.
All right.
Perfect timing, huh?
Yep.
Had to find the sweater. I am just, for whatever reason, freezing to death in here tonight.
Well, I don't know if you heard me talk to Marcel.
About your blood thinners?
Yeah. Yeah. I just can't seem to get warmed up.
Right, right. I don't know.
I usually run hot.
Right. You think it's the blood thinners, or
It's got to
it
be.
has to be? It has to be. It has to be. I don't have that problem too much, but then again, I get hot flashes. So you want me to send you some hot flashes?
No, I don't believe I need hot flashes.
But I want to thank you for helping me get all these hours. I rolled over to 2,700 now. So since November, that is 700 hours that we have accumulated. And I think that's pretty darn good.
Well, I've had a playlist running 24/7
very
for I don't know
much.
how, I've lost track
I'll
of how
tell
many
you.
months.
Yeah. It's been since November. I do know that.
Yeah.
And
And I keep changing VPN locations. So
oh, okay. Well, you know, Jackie's been doing some too, and
you're real big in
I really
Singapore.
appreciate it because I've needed that, and I don't know how the heck. Look, I need to start just uploading videos like random doofus bull crap,
Well,
because
yeah,
if I don't, once it's all going to stop, and I can't have that either. But then again, I mean, doing 2 live streams a week is really helping too, I think.
okay. Well, yeah, I imagine so.
Yeah.
So.
And I started doing 2 live streams a week right around Christmas time, maybe a little bit before Christmas. So I like doing that. But I do need to upload some videos because that's what YouTube is for.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I mean, I enjoy the live streams. I've seen everybody in the chat and stuff like that, but I
yeah,
need to get some videos up.
I understand.
I mean, I've got
understand.
stuff I've shot sitting in a folder. All I got to do is edit it. I just hadn't had time or taken the time to do it.
Well, I took a lot of video at Dad's while I was there, and but I wanted to kind of chop it up into different sections and maybe post 3 videos out of one just to have the content. But
Yeah.
if I'm not doing anything with it, it's defeating the whole purpose of what I just did. You know,
Yeah,
I shouldn't even have taken a video if I'm going to just hang on to it. And then I got some video of the snow, but that's passe now. Nobody cares if we got snow. So I thought maybe I'll just post that in June.
When everybody's talking about how hot it is.
Well, yeah. Yeah, why not?
Well,
I
what are
still
you
can't
what are
believe
you going to cook? You going to do anything for the Super Bowl? You guys get into
Shit,
all that?
No. You know what? Isn't it tomorrow or the next weekend?
It's next weekend, I think.
Yeah.
I believe it's Sunday.
I don't know. We might. My daughter, she's a real big Super Bowl
I mean,
fan.
the last football game I watched was last year's Super Bowl, so I really don't follow it.
That's how I am too. And my daughter always invites us over, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll make some kind of dip or something. with
I
some
was thinking
chips.
maybe some chili and some wings, maybe
Mm.
some smoked sausage. And then we was
That
talking
sounds
today. I told her,
delicious.
well, maybe I just make a nice charcuterie board and we'll pick at that.
Oh, that sounds great. Jane said that the Super Bowl is the 9th. So that
The
is a
9th.
week from
Is that
today.
Sunday?
Yeah.
What is the 9th? Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's next Sunday.
So we might do something. My kids are, well, the two oldest daughters and the granddaughter are all in Disney for the next 3 days.
Oh, wow.
They took a girls' trip. The only one that didn't get to go was Violet, but she didn't want to go anyway because she wanted to work. So they're down there enjoying their time together, I think it's going to be great for them. You know, they went back in October or November. The two girls went together, the two oldest girls, or ladies. I guess they're ladies now, aren't they? They're not little girls. But you know, they had a great time and they decided to go back. So
Wow. Great. Good for them.
Honestly, Erica invited me to go, and I'm like, I have seen all the Disney enough to last me the rest of my life.
I have no
I'm like
desire to
proud.
go.
It's too expensive. And I'm not talking about like, I understand that some things that you enjoy doing are going to cost money. I get
Oh, yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But it is obscenely expensive to the point of feeling like, I don't know, exploitation,
You've been robbed.
you know?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Tom, do a video on a box opening.
That's on the works.
Is that in the works?
It's in the works.
Good. But anyhow, I told her, no, I'm not going. I have no interest in going ever back to Disney. The vacations and things I want to do now are more kind of nature related. I want to go to Yellowstone. Well, now Santa Fe, that's kind of dual purpose. That's a eating and nature vacation.
Yeah. Yeah. I would like to go back to Santa Fe.
And then I would like to see Vermont. I don't know what's there. I've never been, and I would like to see it.
In fact, we were just talking a couple of weekends ago about maybe getting back to Santa Fe, or I was, because we planned on going back on our 20th anniversary.
Yeah.
But I told her after this little scare,
Why put it off?
I said after this little scare this fall, why do we have to wait?
Why wait? Hey, Mona, how are you? Do you want me to send you a link, my dear?
Well, how you doing, Tom?
Agree. Eat the cake. Eat the cake, Grumpus. That's what they say.
Eat the cake.
Mm-hmm. Buy the shoes, eat the cake. That's what women say.
Oh, is that what that means?
It means
I thought women
do
said
all
let
the
them eat
things.
cake.
Yeah. Buy the shoes and eat the cake. That means do all the things you want to do. Don't put it off.
Well, I'm doing one of them tonight.
All right, then. Hang on. Oh. There we go. What are you doing tonight?
Who are you talking to?
You.
Me?
You said you're doing one of them tonight.
Yeah, I'm on a live stream.
Okay. Duh. God, I'm so stupid sometimes. I don't like that. What is?
There's got to be a setting, and Marcel's right. It's probably in the camera section where it's got automatic light adjustment or something like that.
Yeah, I got to turn that off. And I can't do anything right now because I'm using, what?
Right.
Yes, I
Right.
can. Because.
Well, let me see if I can find
Okay,
it
Mona.
on my settings.
Tom, do you want a link, my dear? Come up and talk to us. Oh, shoot.
He's not going to be shy tonight, is he?
I hope not, because last time it was unbearable. No.
Well, shoot, where is it?
Well, my daughter was sick last weekend, and I sent her to the doctor. I guess it was Monday or Tuesday, because I told her, I said, look, you've got to work this weekend. You can't be sick, because her sister's not at work. She's off at Disney, and they work at the same place. So she's counting on Violet to take up the slack, right? So I sent her
Okay.
to the doctor. I just knew she had the flu. I just knew it. No, she's got the plague.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's got it.
So you think
But-
you're all going to come down with it?
No, I don't. I really don't. Oh, you're in bed. Okay. All right, Tom. Fine. You don't want to come up here shirtless like DJ does? I'm offended. But so no, she did the thing. She went to the doctor, did the test, came home. Next morning, woke up perfectly fine. No fever, sitting up in her bed, getting ready to go to the gym. I said, you probably ought not to do that if you're, I'm fine, Mom. I feel great. But okay, do what you want. And she's working, gone to the gym every day so. So
Wow. I keep feeling like I'm down with something. Like I kind of but I don't know if I am or not, but I hope I'm not, because that would be such a bummer.
I hope you're not too. Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, there's two of us here.
Oh.
Now I don't know which one is which. Okay, give me 1 second.
Well, Charlotte, I'm not seeing the settings for that yet.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
Thank goodness. No echo?
Uh,
No echo?
Is there
now
any?
I'm hearing an echo.
Okay. That's great. I wanted to change cameras because now I can take my phone out of the case thing or the tripod thing and go and check out these camera settings.
That's what I was just doing. I couldn't find it.
Settings. Well,
Ellie Mae, lay down, baby. She's got spoiled.
Okay. Charlotte.
Yeah.
If you pull down at the top, you got your settings in there.
Yeah.
No.
Check your display.
Oh. Okay.
And
For the whole camera.
Underneath that line. No, this is not camera.
Oh, okay. For the whole phone
For
display.
the whole phone.
Okay, got it.
Under display.
Oh, adaptive brightness.
See if that does it.
Okay.
I don't know if it will or not. I'm guessing.
I'm guessing too, but I like the way you're thinking. What the devil? Let me tell you. Look what. No, he did not send me that.
What?
My husband sent me a picture of a woman with big old boobs.
Oh,
I'm like-
man. Is he going to share that?
Well, I'm wondering why he would send me that. I'm not interested in that woman's boobs.
Are you sure it was meant for you? Let's hope.
No, I'm not. But I mean, she had a shirt on, but I mean, yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, that would be like,
Maybe he thought I would be curious. I don't know.
wow.
Maybe he's trying to tell me something. Maybe he's trying to spice it up a little bit after 24 years. Who knows?
It wasn't a selfie, was it? I haven't seen him in a while.
No, it was too pretty to be a selfie. She was really pretty, really pretty. Okay, so how am I going to do this now?
Hi, Lori.
I wonder if I should try and see if that does it, or if I should. Hang on, let me see. Oh,
Ellie Mae. Let me
enter.
see what's going on with her. I don't.
Okay,
you know,
dear.
this is weird behavior. I'll be back.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Enter studio. Let's see. Oh, now it's echoing.
Well, that's definitely a better picture.
It is a better picture, isn't it?
Yeah.
And now I'm echoing. Is it bad? Is it bad? Yes.
Let's just turn one of them off.
Oh, sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
Not a problem. We've been testing that stuff all night.
Oh, we've been having problems all night long. Oh, that isn't that, but that's it. That did it. No, well.
Come here. Ellie, come here.
Let's see.
It may be. Are you on a laptop?
You got somebody's attention.
Well, hello, Ellie Mae. Hello. I am on a laptop, but I'm on my phone up here.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not using the laptop I'm not using the phone as a webcam. I'm just using the phone.
So
And then I
what
would look, 'cause
camera
I
are
can't-
you using?
The front one.
On the
Maybe I
new
should
phone?
turn it around. But I don't know how to do that.
You mean, okay, so you're using the face of the camera? Okay, open up your camera. Just open the camera up.
Okay. But the
And
thing
you
is,
got-
I'm at StreamYard, so it.
See the little circle there next to the. Just hit that, and it'll change it.
Well, the thing is,
It's going to
I'm
be
going.
that one.
Yeah.
You
What will
hit
it
that,
change?
it'll change the camera from the front to the back, because you got a
Oh,
better lens on the back.
Yeah, I know, but what I am is on StreamYard, and it's accessing my camera. Does that make sense?
Well, it should make a
I'm not,
difference. You're only changing lenses.
but I'm not in my camera app. That makes sense.
Yeah,
So
but you'll have to go into the camera app to reverse it.
yeah. I'm just gonna leave it like it is right now.
All
I'll
right.
figure it out because this is like my second day with this phone, and
Okay.
yeah,
But
I'm not
What
really
is,
familiar
what
with
is it?
the
What'd you
lenses
get?
on the back should be better than what you're using now.
Definitely. It's a Motorola Edge.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Is it one of the ones that fold?
No. I didn't want that because I didn't know how in the world I'd put it in a tripod.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't make sense to me. But yeah, I'm really happy with it, and I got it at a super discount. And it's a 2024, so it's the newest one they made. But they
Nice.
drastically lowered the price because they're coming out with that fold
Oh,
something,
really?
and that's where they're trying to put all their efforts to, I guess, now. And this is a mid-range phone. It's not like a flagship or the bottom of the barrel. It's right in the middle. So, but you know, in the beginning of my YouTube channel, up until a year and a half ago, all I ever used was my Motorola phone to make videos with. That's it. So I've been really pleased with their products, and I'm hoping that this lasts me until I get another one. But yeah, I'm really happy with it so far. I got to figure out this camera though, definitely.
Yeah, my neighbor got one of those that folds. They look cool, but I just, I keep a phone for so long. I just don't trust that fold's not going to disintegrate after a year or two.
I was watching some videos on the fold phones,
Yeah.
and they get a crease in them.
Yeah, I'll bet.
And I would not want a phone with a crease in it in any way,
No.
shape, or form. And the only one that people are saying doesn't have a permanent crease in it is the OnePlus. I forget what they call it, but it's by OnePlus. And they seem to have figured out how to do that whole fold thing without putting a crease in the screen.
Yeah. I just don't trust them personally because I keep a phone for, 7, 8 years sometimes.
I will too, as long as it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. My last iPhone I had for almost 5 years.
Yep.
I'm not one of those kind of folks that buys the newest and biggest and greatest thing as soon as it comes out. But
Not waiting in line to buy a phone.
No, sir, Bob. And I'm not going to pay the ridiculous prices.
Oh, they're
either.
nuts. Well, Marcel, are you cooking any Super Bowl goodies?
Well, I might, just because I can. We don't watch football really, so we don't really keep up with it. But sometimes for games like this, we'll turn on like the big games, like the Super Bowl, and especially to watch the the halftime shows.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't even know who's doing that this year.
Well, the last full football game I watched was Super Bowl last year.
Oh,
So I really don't follow it.
Whole thing. Huh.
Yeah. A long time ago, but when I was single and stuff, we'd go out to these Super Bowl parties people would throw, and I just remember how fun they were. I did not care at all about the game. I was there for the drinks and the snacks.
Yep, I hear
heck
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we'll end up going to Erica's now that Grumpus mentioned it. I didn't have Super Bowl on the brain, but when he asked, we'll be invited. If we go or not is up to Poppy, I guess, because I don't care one way or another.
Well, you guys know, Charlotte, with you, especially having your own, your anniversary on February 2nd, usually Super Bowl, a lot of the time falls on this weekend.
Yes, definitely. And, I got a son that was born on the 23rd of January, and sometimes it falls on his weekend.
Yeah. See, the weekend I had Jared, it fell on, he was born on a Friday, but I was in the hospital for 3 days, right? And then, so Super Bowl Sunday was that weekend. And I remember we ended up buying all the nurses and the nursing station wings.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, 97. Let me see. Because I think
it's always made it really hard to plan his birthday parties too, because everybody will actually turn you down for a birthday party on Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh yeah, I'm sure of that.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just going. I started saying my brother's birthday's today, but Marcel already knew that.
Yeah.
I'm looking at his. He was born the 23rd of January, and the Super Bowl was played on the 26th. But because he was 5 weeks early, we went home on Super Bowl Sunday.
Tom, that's dedication.
Isn't that crazy? I knew one of them, and that's the only one that's late January, so it had to be him. And then one of them, my oldest son, he was born, November 18th. And that year, we stayed in the hospital 5 days, and his daddy drove us home on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we didn't have any turkey or nothing that day. It was awful.
Let's see. Emery's birthday is in Thanksgiving week most years. So I also struggle with her planning her parties too, because she falls on that holiday week. And so like people
Right.
are out of town and all kinds of stuff. So her parties are usually like a week late. So people
Oh, honey,
get
you preaching to the choir. My birthday's between Christmas and payday.
back.
It's been my whole life.
But yeah, but if I do make Super Bowl food, it'd be a lot of dips and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I love queso and chips and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Dips sound good. I might get into some of that.
guacamole.
It
Guacamole is always good. You can't go wrong, and it's pretty healthy, depending on how you prepare it.
Oh, no, Grumpus, you need to make the mango salsa.
Oh yeah, and that's
Oh,
that's healthy.
goodness.
Again,
Yes. Oh, gosh.
I tell you what,
And
it's hard to eat heart healthy.
it really is, isn't it?
And I tell you what, since I was told I shouldn't have certain things, that's all I'm
You
craving.
want them worse and worse, don't you? Well, Grumpus, remember what I said to you? It took you 71 years to clog your arteries up so bad
Yeah.
that they almost killed you. I think you might have another 71 left.
Well, I mean, I would hate to get to 130 and wish I took better care of myself.
Well, so I think, now I'm not saying, I think the exercise is better
Oh,
for you,
well,
honestly, than the cutting out foods. And I'm not saying gorge yourself or, turn into a
oh
morbidly
yeah. I
obese,
mean,
you know,
I'm cut
but
back
the,
on my portions a little bit, but I haven't really. I mean, I had ribs today.
right, right.
I haven't.
I don't see anything wrong with that. I think I don't think the fat's what the problem is. And I'm not a nutritionist. I'm going to say that for all the people in the chat because y'all know that already. But I really think it's not the fat that's killing us. It's the sugar. It's not the fat causing heart disease. It's sugar. It's sugar. It's sugar. It's sugar. And I think if we would all just cut in half the amount of sugar that we take in, we'd all be a lot healthier.
Well, that works in my favor because I don't crave sweets.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I know some of your carbs turn to sugar and all that kind of stuff, but I'm just trying. I'm trying. If I'm a figure that if I try to cut out certain parts, it's just going to make
Yeah.
my body crave them more.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So if I just cut back on my portions and try to be a little bit smart about it, use some common sense. I mean,
Right.
instead of a whole stick of butter and mashed potatoes, I use a half a stick.
A half a stick.
There's moderation.
That's the way I look at it.
Yeah. Well, it's something.
It is. It really is. And you gotta have some cholesterol or some fat to make your brain work right.
Well, I mean, be ashamed to follow this for 2 or 3 years and get hit by a car.
No
Wait.
kidding. No kidding. I agree.
Well, I hate to do it, guys. I'm gonna hop out. My daughter is still awake back there, and she's been wanting to show me. She's been wanting me to go sit with her while she plays a round of a certain game she's playing, and I keep telling her, "I'll be back. I'll be back."
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go. Let her show me what she's trying to show me before I shoot
Before you
her
pass
off
out.
bed. Yeah. But I'll try to come back if you guys are still on. I'll jump into the chat.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
Good seeing you again, Marcel.
Oh yes, always. I love
Always.
you guys. Bye.
Heart healthy will give you a heart attack. That's
Yeah.
what Tom just said.
I believe that.
Tom said heart healthy will give you a heart attack.
Vicky,
He's having a Super Bowl party from 6 to 6:15.
yeah, I saw that.
Tom, I
Yeah,
like the way
Vicky-
you think, mister.
Vicky
Oh,
came
great.
home
We're
with
back for a few minutes, too.
Vicky came home the other day with some low sodium V8 juice.
Oh, God.
She said, "How is it?" I said, "It needs salt."
Look, I ordered some black beans from Walmart not long ago. Just cans of black beans.
Yeah.
because I like making black bean salad. And they gave me low sodium
Oh no.
black bean, and I had to put way too much salt in there.
That
But
that nutritionist I talked to initially, she was asking about, trying to figure out how I eat, stuff like that. And she said,
Mhm.
well, how about fresh vegetables? And I said, well, I have green beans out of a can. She said, no, I mean fresh ones. And I said, it was a brand new can.
it was a brand new can. Was as fresh as them cans come. Darn it. Yeah, I was really mad about those beans when they sent them here, and I was ticked. But it happens. And I made the best of it. But I probably should lower my salt intake. But I don't have high blood pressure, so I don't see.
No, and I don't either. I mean, when I do my rehab, I'm doing that 3 times a week,
Yeah.
and it's 50 minutes.
Look,
So I'm sitting on this. It's not really a bicycle, but you got pedals,
okay.
and you got the things that move your arms.
Okay.
So I do that for 50 minutes. Well, they'll come around halfway through my time while I'm still on the machine and take my
Mhm.
vitals.
Okay.
And a lot of times my heart rate's around 70 something, and my blood pressure would be 120 or less, over 60
You're
or 70,
doing really good.
while I'm doing the exercises and been doing it for
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Yeah, you're doing great.
So everybody says I'm doing
Shoot.
fine.
If I was on one of them bicycles that I had to move my arms and all like that, my heart rate would be 294.
Well, I just within the last 2 weeks they started having me hang on to it with my arms. The first
Oh, okay.
first times I was just pushing with my legs.
Right.
But
now they think you
even
healed
my
enough that you
pectorals
can.
they hurt.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not really pulling with my arms, but you can't help but pull a little bit.
Right.
But
Well, a little bit.
so my vitals seem to be good. I mean, they take them before I start, they take them in the middle while I'm doing it, and then they take it when I'm done.
Yeah.
And they always say I'm doing great.
That is good news. Very good.
So I don't think I need to worry about the salt too much.
Or the butter.
And I mean, I don't go nuts. I'm not one of these people who just go nuts with a salt shaker to start with.
Right.
Thank you, Jane.
I had a friend years ago. We would go to. Do you remember Godfather's Pizza?
Oh yeah.
We would go there, and they had salty pizza anyway. And that girl would take that salt shaker and salt the pizza, and I'm like, "What are you doing? Push! Stop it! You're ruining it!" But yeah, it is awesome vitals, isn't it? Yeah, that's what Jane said.
Well, the doctors say I'm doing better than what I want to admit, probably.
Right.
I mean, I'm
Milk
still
it
trying
for
to milk
everything.
a little bit.
Exactly. You know what my husband did tonight?
I know he sent you a picture.
He made chicken soup with chicken breast.
Yeah, well, that's what most people do. I prefer the dark meat.
Me too. And it was boneless.
But if you go anywhere out to eat, get anything with chicken, it's almost always white meat, unless you're getting, wings or specifically legs and thighs.
Yeah. I was a little disappointed.
Even fajitas, you buy fajitas out there, it's going to have white meat on it.
That's true. I prefer dark meat.
I do
but
too.
I also know that when you're making chicken soup, it's the bones that give it all the flavor. And
that cartilage on the end of it. Yeah.
And what I do is I take thighs and I just boil them and make the broth. And then I take the chicken off, throw it back in the pot, and that's how I make my soup. and it's delicious. Thank you.
Yeah, if I'm gonna do that, I'll usually stop and pick up a roasted chicken
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and use that because it's already cooked. It's already, I'll go ahead and skin it usually.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's
saves
what I
me.
told him. I said the only time I have ever put chicken breast in a chicken soup is if I used a rotisserie from
Yeah.
Walmart or wherever.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the only time I ever do that. But I also use the rest of the chicken too. It's not like I only use the breast. I use the variety. But yeah, that's irritating. I was a little disappointed with the soup.
Well, did it taste good?
Unfortunately, I wish Poppy was a little more savvy in the kitchen. But he's just
It
not.
just takes practice.
Yeah,
Can you save it with some seasoning or anything?
maybe.
Maybe throw some chicken broth in there with it.
Mm-hmm. That might help it. Yeah,
Stick of butter.
that might help too.
Maybe some beef.
But now he did put the carrots and the onions and the celery but now he didn't put any rosemary in it, and I always put a little bit of rosemary in my chicken soup.
Yeah.
And yeah, he just
Well, he put the effort in. You got to give him that.
he did. He definitely did. And that's always a bonus, I think.
Yeah, Vicky fixed some pork chops the other night to come out real good.
Good.
And I had, I bought like a family pack, froze some of them up. And I just stuck a sprig of fresh rosemary in with the pork chop, vacuum sealed it, and left it in the freezer. And it's being vacuumed, it really sucked that rosemary flavor. I didn't think it'd do that much.
Yeah.
Because it was just laying on top.
Mm-hmm.
But they come out really, really good.
Sounds delicious. I haven't cooked much lately. We went to Wendy's for dinner last night. I was craving. I don't know why. I never liked fast food. But last night I wanted a Wendy's hamburger so bad. I'd have beat my
sometimes you have those cravings.
I don't know. Like I said, I hardly ever eat fast food. I mean, and I'm talking once every 2 or 3 years. But last night I just wanted it, and he was willing to take me up there, and I had me some Baconator French fries.
Yeah, it hit the spot.
Oh, yes, sir, it did. Yeah, them Baconator fries, man, I'm telling you what. That's something else. They put cheese sauce all over the fries, and then they crumble bacon up on it. And then they put fresh cheese on top of that, or shredded cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, it was good. And their fries are good and salty. You know how sometimes you go to a place and the fries it's like they didn't even whisper salt over the top of it,
I know what you're talking about.
But those Wendy's fries were perfectly salted last night. It was good. It was good. But I probably won't have another one for a long time.
I mean, if it's really cold out, I like Wendy's chili.
Oh yeah.
And I know it's leftover hamburgers from the day before, but it still tastes good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what I would do at home if I was in the same situation. But it's cheap and it's fast and it don't taste half bad to me.
Well, I really like their baked potatoes, and that's what I was going to get last night. But they were out of potatoes, for crying out loud. They were sold out, apparently. And so I said, well, I'll take some Baconator fries if you don't have the potato. And boy, I was glad I did.
Yeah. Now, every once in a while, we'll run up to Sonic and get their chili dogs.
Oh, I like their chili dogs.
But I mean, I love them, but they don't love me.
They don't love me either. I understand exactly what you're talking about.
So we don't do it very often.
Anytime I eat a hot dog, I regret it. anytime. But sometimes you just need a hot dog.
I get that craving. Just nothing else is going to fix it.
That's right. That's right. Now, tomorrow
Yes.
night, we're going to have ourselves a seafood extravaganza for our anniversary.
Nice,
So I'm
nice.
very excited about that. We decided not to get the, they got that special for 2 pounds of crab. It's snow crab and a pound of shrimp or half a pound, I forget.
Uh-huh.
And it's delicious. It really is. But we want to try some other things on the menu. So I think we're going to get a seafood platter for 2 and just go with it.
Now,
'Cause
do you usually get those fried or broiled?
I prefer them either broiled or steamed or anything
Yeah.
other than fried.
Yeah.
I don't care for seafood if it's fried usually.
I generally get it fried, but every once in a while I'll have it broiled or grilled or whatever options they give me.
Right, right. Now, I do like fried oysters. I like those a lot.
I do too.
And I don't
I like them better raw, but if
I
they're
like mine.
fried right, I like them.
That's one thing I love to eat around here is a fried oyster po' boy. Oh my gosh, there's nothing in the world like it.
You're making me hungry.
I'm making myself hungry too because I haven't eaten since probably about 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Well, that's when I eat.
Yeah.
Vicky's been to the dentist the last 2 days.
Oh
She
no.
was there Thursday and Friday. Had a bunch of work done.
Yeah.
So was trying to figure out what we could cook that she could chew, that she could eat. So
Huh.
we ended up going to Lupe Tortillas. I don't know if you got them over there where you're at or not. It's a Mexican chain,
Okay.
and that way she had we got there, I guess around 1. So
Mhm.
brunch was still on.
Oh.
So she got some blueberry pancakes.
Well, that sounds good.
Those things was as big as a dinner plate and real thin, almost like a crepe.
Yeah.
And so she had that and some guacamole and stuff like that, something easy to chew.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I was in the mood for ribs. I hadn't had no barbecue, and I don't know for how long now.
Yeah.
Theirs are not the best, but they're some of the better ones that you can get out.
Right.
Because
Okay.
they they cook them up and then they end up grilling them right before they bring them out to you.
Mhm. Mhm.
But I told that guy come around. I guess one of the managers. He said, "See, you got the ribs. How you like them?" I said, "Well, this is one of the few places I'll get them." He said, "Really? What's one of the other ones?" I said, "My house."
My backyard.
But these are really good, and we'll get 2 meals out of it.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping, it's hard to reheat seafood.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that it's not so much food that we need to bring any home because I'll probably feed that to the chickens if it is. And I
Well,
hate
I
to waste.
usually eat the stuff that doesn't reheat very well at the restaurant and bring the other stuff home with me.
Right, right, right. Oh, looky there.
I've
went-
also been craving some fresh fish.
Yeah.
I'd like to get down, right off the boats, and I like grilling whole fish.
Oh, yeah.
I hadn't done
sounds
that in a
great.
while.
Maybe you need a video grilling whole fish.
I probably should because the last ones I'd done was right before my neighbors moved.
Right.
They'd went down and caught a couple of big reds,
Mm.
and she said, "I'll bring them over if you'll cook them," because she didn't know how to cook them. She's afraid
Right,
she'd ruin them.
right.
So man, I opened them things up and put them on the grill, and they just gobbled them up like there's no tomorrow.
That sounds wonderful. I wish we could catch us some reds. Usually all we get are the black drum.
Yeah.
And you got to be careful with them because they can get wormy if they get too
Yeah.
big.
Well,
And
they go down to Bolivar Peninsula,
mhm.
and take their kayaks out. Each one of them's got their own kayak, and they go out there and get up there in the
They-
weeds and stuff. He said he hooked
I
one
can't
one day.
imagine being in a kayak trying to fight a drum.
No, he's going after reds and stuff like that. He hooked one day.
Okay,
Said it drugged the boat around for about an hour,
I bet it did.
and
I
then when
bet
he
it
finally
did.
got it, it was too big to keep, so he had to let it go.
Oh, no. Oh no.
Because if they're too big, you throw them back, and if they're
You
too
gotta
little,
throw
you
'em
have to throw
back.
'em back.
Yeah, you don't want to get caught with one that's with
No.
out of the limits.
But he said that thing like to wore him out. Then he couldn't even keep it.
That is terrible.
They taste great on the grill. I love them.
Boy, I bet they do. I like king mackerels. You ever had that?
kingfish. I have. Yes.
Ooh, God, that's good. That
I
is
went out
so
with a guy once, and that's what we were going after. And we got,
Mhm,
I don't know, we got 3 or 4, I think. 4, I think.
mhm.
And I'd never seen it before. He said, "Have you ever balled a fish?" And I said, "Say what?" And he laid that whole fish. No, didn't scale it or anything. He laid the whole fish. They're long and narrow
Yeah.
on top of a cooler, and he just ran slices about 1 inch wide down the length of that whole fish.
Okay.
And then he took his finger and got up under the skin and just popped it out. Basically turned the fish inside out. And then he went down there and pulled all the meat off. And you ended up with a fish, still had the skin on it, but all the meat was gone, and tossed it over. It was the craziest thing I'd ever seen in my life.
I've never seen anything like that, but it looks fascinating.
But they got
And I
that
gotta learn
lateral
that trick.
line. They got that lateral line, so there's a muscle on top and a muscle on the bottom. And I mean, he had that fish. It was about 4 foot long, and it probably took him all of a minute and a half, 2 minutes
Oh, wow.
to get that thing opened up on both sides. He said, "I don't waste my time filleting them."
That is insane.
And then just
I
fry
love
them up.
that.
You had little fish balls. It was just, they were perfect.
Yeah.
And those were the
Yeah.
king mackerels.
Okay. Shoot, Gene, my ex-husband, he used to fish for them when we lived in Jacksonville, and he'd bring them home, and I would cut them up. Well, I'd clean them and cut them up, kind of like salmon steaks or tuna
Yeah,
steaks.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and cook them that way, and they were delicious. I mean, it's just such a great fish. Now, my son, he really likes fishing for pompano over in Pensacola.
Oh, yeah.
And he said it's wonderful fish. However, as his mother, I have asked him on several occasions, hey, if you're going out fishing for some of that pompano, why don't you put some in the freezer and bring it over to me next time you come? He has not. So I don't know if I'll ever get to try any until maybe, I don't know. They say he knows where they serve it in the restaurants because he worked in that industry for so
Yeah.
long.
Okay.
So he could probably point me in the right direction. But still, I would love to try it. But he says it's very good. It's probably one of the best that he enjoys out there. Saltwater fish, anyway. Oh goodness. But you know what, Grumpus? I think I'm gonna get off of here. I've been on here for 3 hours.
Yeah. 3 hours and 8 minutes.
I think it's time for me to head on out.
I mean, I don't know how the time flies so fast when we really don't have anything to talk about.
I know, right? I know, right?
I mean, last week, I looked up and it was 4 hours and 28 minutes.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
told myself when I started, I hope I can get this to stretch in 2 hours. Vicky says, "What
I
did
don't
y'all
know
talk
how it
about?" And I said,
happened.
"Nothing."
Nothing. Not a thing. I mean, I guess maybe we should start trying to find something to talk about. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, we can try to come up with a topic and see if we can even come close to sticking to it. But
You know we ain't going to though.
you know,
Right.
I'm on I jump on lives on Wednesday night with a guy up in Baltimore.
Okay.
He generally tries to stick around 2 hours. They
Okay.
usually try to pick a topic and stay on topic the first hour, and then it's just free for all after that.
And yeah, yeah.
And sometimes, every once in a while, one of those would drag out to 3 hours, but most of the time, he tries
Sure.
to keep it around 2.
Maybe we should do something like that. I mean,
Yeah,
I
we
don't
could try
mind
it.
try to figure out some kind of top. I mean, when I first started the live stream, I was just talking about the airplane crashes and the crazy conspiracy theories that
Oh,
are
there's some whack jobs out there already.
already, and it's a
It's already
shame
Trump's
because
fault.
I feel like it's all the speculation is just pointless. Those poor families are suffering something
Oh, yeah,
fierce,
they are.
and at this point, it just don't matter how it happened.
Well, it's a
It
horrible
happened.
accident. I mean, I have a
Yeah,
hard time believing it's any more than that.
that's it. Well, and my dad is of the opinion, and he has lots of opinions, but he says there's no such thing as an accident. Accidents are caused by people who made a stupid decision.
Well, I understand. Yeah.
And we were talking about it recently, after the crash, and he said, that wasn't no accident, Charlotte. That was a crash. And it was caused by somebody who wasn't paying attention.
Well, that's true.
And I said, well, yeah, I get that.
I mean,
get that.
I heard they only had one operator in the tower.
I heard that too. And that is,
There's supposed to be 2 of them. They let somebody go home early.
mm-hmm. Well, and not just that, but the military pilot only had less than 500 hours of flight time. It was a training flight. And why they were flying visual at night during that busy time is
around an
beyond,
airport. That don't make sense.
Right. Yeah. I don't understand why that
Makes
was
no
even
sense at
allowed.
all.
Right. But I mean, I hate to put blame on anybody because they're all dead now anyway. So
I mean, there's a lot of wrong things have to happen just right for something like that to even happen.
exactly. A lot of wrong things happen just right. That's exactly right. And then that poor family that crashed over there in Philadelphia, that's just heartbreaking.
Yeah.
You already got a sick child. Now he's lost his wife and his child, trying to get her well. Or him or her, whatever the child was. I don't know. But that's really heartbreaking. And my heart goes out to them. But anyhow, I'm going to get off of here. Y'all, thank you so much. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, Marcel. I got to get off of here. I hope you're not offended. I don't think she is.
Marcel,
But,
who's left? Marcel,
Marcel
Jane,
and
Terry,
Terry, yeah, and Jane and
Jane, yeah, and Tom. I think Tom's still hanging around.
Tom hanging out.
I think he's lurking in there somewhere.
And Mona might be listening still, but she's not participating. That's okay.
Well, it was
y'all
good
have a great
seeing
night.
everybody. It was good talking to everybody.
Yeah. All right.
I guess I'll jump on it next week with EV Mux.
That sounds good. Yeah. One of these days I'll be on EV Mux. Good night, everybody.
See y'all later. Y'all have a good weekend.